evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
But France is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Ever like suggest topics to you?
Yes, and I hate them all.
Yeah.
Never happy.
Hi, chat.
Jesus fucking Christ! How many do you get? Okay, this is dumb.
What do you?
Well, I'm Xing out at each one saying no, I don't want to do it.
Have you not opened Twitter for a while? Here's 1,000 topics you think you might be interested in.
No.
No, go away. Go away. I don't want to do that. Okay.
For some reason, Twitter thinks that I like sports, and I don't understand how or why.
That's very racist of Twitter to think
I know.
that. It's very just like, let's go for the worst assumption. Moistured? What's that? Why is this a slider or an option in this game? What is moist?
That's our save file.
Oh yeah, that.
You're. Oh, I love you so much.
I love me too, Mo.
I love you so much.
I love me too. Okay. Oh my god, this is off to a great start. You're the mouse man. I'm the weird keyboard man. Whoops. I do camera controls, I guess. And I gotta look around in various places for bears.
He's coming.
Jeremy Donaldson in Screen 3. Show him coming. Oh!
Looks like Jeremy Clarkson.
I think that might be not a coincidence.
Which, by the way, fuck him.
We're all British.
Yeah, he's particularly.
I mean, he's the drunk guy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm surprised we don't have, like, Alco or someone starting it off. Usually they're here first. Oh, well. Current wealth is holiday time. That doesn't tell me what my current wealth really is, though.
The rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor brings you slowly back to consciousness.
What?
Opening your eyes, you're greeted by a thermal... Why did we... Oh, we got shocked.
We were electrocuted.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then, like, we did an entire another thing. Your family by your side, a reassuring family... Oh, your family by your side. A reassuring family. Familiar sight to these... Fuck off. You blink a few times to clear the sleep from your eyes and bring everyone in focus.
A family by your side. They are very reassuring. Anyway.
Looking up, Sam's face is a mixture of concern and frustration. Why are you frustrated? That I almost died?
How dare you do your job?
How dare your job ignore OSHA violations?
Actually, yeah.
Or whatever it is in Europe.
Our job single-handedly saved all of Britain from the bear menace or whatever, so you should be thanking me.
Things haven't been great between you two lately. You don't say. Chris hasn't been helping things. You don't say. Looming at Sam's shoulder with a sour expression, it's clear that there's still no love lost between the two of you.
Uh-oh.
Fuck off. While Sam's clearly worried about you, the family scowls. It's obvious on both their faces. What is...
Why are you all mad at me? I'm nearly... Because we've been assholes.
I mean, T being
No!
assholes.
You gotta be nice in your time of need.
No!
Thanks for coming, honey. I said number 1. Please, honey. Honey. She's gonna yell at us and say...
The worry for you wins out, and Sam takes your hand before leaning in to kiss your forehead. Of course, sweetheart, I can never be anywhere else.
That's right.
For the first time in a long while, you both genuinely smile at each other. What happened to the scowls earlier?
Because they're happy we're alive and we're not being assholes to them.
Like, how dare you be in the hospital?
Remember the last
Do you know
time...
how much this is gonna cost?
Remember the last time we were assholes to them and then they reacted accordingly?
They were assholes! They deserve to be asshole too!
That's not how the world works!
Yes, it is! Have you seen Twitter?
I mean, that's how your world works, apparently. But I don't treat you like an asshole, now do I?
Do you want me to answer that honestly?
Yes.
No, you don't.
I am an asshole sometimes, though.
Well, yes. Everyone's an asshole at some time. The first time in a while, you both generally smile at each other. I just said that. Just as you feel Susie's absence. Who's Susie?
That's our daughter.
Our daughter, who's often like...
Our daughter, and then I guess Charlie is our son.
Yeah,
right?
I forgot this is like a billion days in the future, but like we sent her off to like see the world.
Oh yeah.
And I thought she was still like not here.
She's like, "Can I go on vacation?" And we're like, "You're gonna get kidnapped and die." But then she didn't.
As soon as you turn to look at him, you can see Charlie tense up. He's clearly battling hard to stay
mad at us.
I don't know why that was so hard to say. Wait, Charlie's our son, right?
Yeah.
Why is he mad at us?
Because we wouldn't let him join the whatever youth group.
Yeah, but then he forced our signature, so we deserve to be doubly mad at you.
You're the worst son. Fuck off.
Stupid kid. You look expectantly at him, but he refuses to meet your gaze. Well, if we'll make an effort now, why should you?
No, be nice to your child. You gotta give him hope, Mo. This is a time of giving hope. You can't be mean to your family just because they're mean to you. He's a child. He doesn't know any better.
Oh, he's gonna learn here in a few.
Oh.
Trey looks at you and grins, one of those infectious smiles that for some reason was gone a minute ago, but now it's back.
Yeah.
It's always good to have him in your corner, but he's not. Your smile fades as you notice your mother staring listlessly out the window. Despite her best efforts, she's not been doing well lately.
Oh, Sam signed it? What? That is not at all how I interpreted what they said. It sounded like he signed it.
Well, I mean, they weren't clear on... Oh, can you turn on the light?
Oh, yeah.
They probably can't even see me.
Yeah, they can see you, but now they can see you more.
It didn't say...
I swear it said that, like... Or it was implied that he forged the signature and just did it anyways. I thought that's what it was implied.
I thought that's what it was implying, too.
I don't know.
Hello, cartoons. Despite all your best efforts, she's not been... Oh, I just read that. Are you okay, Mom? Your mother starts...
Your mother starts.
Your call clearly... Oh! I don't know why these sentences are, like, confusing for me to read.
She startles would be maybe a better way to... A better word for that.
Well, usually the sentence would be like your mother starts your... I guess that's fine.
You're calling... Okay, whatever.
She turns to you and smiles, and you gracefully see the increasing rate recognition in her eyes. That's very specific. Oh, she probably has Alzheimer's. Yes, dear, of course.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond, a doctor bustles in and ushers everyone out. She asks you, for what it feels like a 100th time, how you're feeling. Surprisingly well, all things considered. Excellent. There's no sign of any real damage. It's a bit of shock to the old system. Pardon the pun. She smiles. Haha. Not that we'd recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a couple of days rest at home, you should feel right at home. She turns, but then stops.
She's like, I have superpowers now.
Oh, in the private room and care, Doctor gestures to your room, which you now notice looks rather expensive.
Ooh.
Has been all paid off by Mr. Bozeman.
Yeah.
That is the boss?
Yeah, he's our Well, like I like how it's Mr. Bozeman. And it's really close to Mr. Bossman. I think that's really
comes in a baby blue suit or outfit, like Big Boss Man.
No, he was like in tactical gear.
No, when he was a face, he was in a baby blue like uniform.
Okay, yes, he was, but I barely thought about that anyway. Anyways,
he left those flowers and said not to worry about and take. He left those flowers and said not to worry and take the rest of the week off. He'll see you Monday apparently. Seemed like the least he could do.
Fucking asshole made me work.
Oh, I could be an asshole to my boss, but on my family?
Yeah. See, when you're not an asshole to your family, they're not assholes back to you. You have to.
They started being assholes.
You have to be. You have to be the bridge to repair the relationship, Mo.
Oh my God.
I am your therapist now. You clearly have.
Oh, you were being overpaid. You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen light still on, which is normally a good sign. Everyone's usually in bed right now. Softly opening the kitchen door, you find Sam sat at the table. Bills and papers are strewn in front of him, as well as what's like to be the second pack of biscuits. Cookies. It's holiday time! Why are you worried about bills? They give you a quick kiss as you take a seat next to them.
I better get a raise for working during... We saved the world from the bears!
I think that was a hallucination.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that was.
No. It was real to me, damn it.
I showed you that video, didn't I?
Yes.
I love it.
Oh, I think I saw it. I remember.
Sam frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Hey, sweetheart, just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door to the pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. What?
We converted our kitchen pantry into our mom's bedroom?
That is the smallest bedroom ever!
Well, we don't know what it looks like. Could be huge for all we know.
Then it's... Okay.
And she's got all the food she ever needs.
We've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra really needs a nurse to look after her now. Suddenly bills are all you can see.
Yeah, so where are the bills? We were paid for our hospital, so...
Fortunately, with the money that's been coming in and what we've been able to save, we've got more than enough to keep going. With
Yeah.
Susan home to help. The nurse would be only needing part-time anyway. I know things have been difficult and the daily care won't be cheap, but she's your mother. We have to really, don't we?
What's the
Oh,
other?
no,
What's the
no.
other option? Is
Um,
it just euthanizing her?
Yeah.
No. Take care of your mom. Call your mother. Everyone in chat, call your mom.
Yes.
Tell her you love her. I gotta call my mom tomorrow. It's her birthday tomorrow, actually.
Not running every day.
We just went down from... Okay.
The sword of Damocles sheath. I just realized what that was. Well, not just realized.
It's a very sexual reference going on
Yeah.
right now.
Well,
For
back in Arizona, one of my roommates had like this giant dildo with a suction cup on it.
Okay.
So we got really drunk. My friend like threw it on the ceiling, like sword of Damocles, and I was like, "The fuck's the sword of Damocles?" And he told me, and I was like, "Oh." So a giant dildo taught me what the sword of Damocles was.
Oh, it's a giant sword named Damocles.
Yes.
That's all I know. That's why.
It's a hanging sword from a rope. It's supposed to signify like peril. Thank you.
I see.
You grab the papers and stuff them into a drawer. It's such a relief not to have to worry about it anymore, or so you told Sam. Hours later, you're still awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking about the thing that you weren't going to worry about.
How long will the money last? As long as I keep selling out to the government, it'll last for enough time. Or until my mom dies, I guess. 201. I'll let her home.
Sam's out with work tonight. You bought some more.
Yeah.
And Charlie's taking
They're
out friends. The house is yours. You order a takeaway.
We ordered pizza.
Yay. That looks not good.
It looks like it's ham and chicken pizza.
Cold and...
It looks like poorly textured video game pizza. Yes, it does.
Have a couple of drinks and decide to relax in front of the TV. Not a great selection tonight, but surely something to watch. Phil laugh. Comedy it is. Sam's not there. You can watch a horror movie without them. Just want to switch off. Action thriller is one. Sam is a fan of historical dramas. Neither am I. Action thriller?
Sure. It doesn't really matter, does it?
I don't know.
You picked action thriller. That's gonna cause the end of the world in the next day. Like, what? Why?
The writing's terrible, and you're pretty sure the lead actor got the role for their looks rather than their talent. WWE. Just spite yourself, you're actually quite into it by the finale. Even at the rope bridge over the active volcano is a big cliche.
Who the fuck builds a rope bridge right there? Honestly.
When it's over, ooh, deja vu. When it's over, you reach for the fallen remote and instead find something small and metal lying under the coffee table. As you bring it out into the light, you're reminded of Sam's note in the fridge. Hey, sweetheart, Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it tonight? X.
Is that the present?
Is that the present? As you hold it closer, you're surprised to find the gift's actually an engraved lighter for Chippy. She claims the nickname affectionate, but Charlie still scowls every time she says it.
I'm not sure. So the lighter is a gift?
The lighter is a gift?
How old is our son again? Is he like 14? Or he's like younger? Like Susie's 19 and she got him a lighter?
Company note from Susie explains. Ikerstan has a long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. Don't you like it? Don't do anything stupid, Susie. Oh, it's a gift from her to him.
I don't trust this lighter. It's gonna like get our house burned down or something stupid.
Hopefully it's just a souvenir, not a new pastime he's picked up or about to pick up.
I don't like that. Like, you come home, your house doesn't exist anymore. No, the lighter from Urkistan. No. How's our money? Oh, we're back to this.
The living tip guy is off today, so there isn't one.
Hey, at least
that's so fucking stupid. I love it.
it's so meta. Did you like meta humor in your video games? I do. I do too.
Why do you sound...
I don't know. Let's go World War III. Let's not go World War III, but that's what was trending. I was like, oh. And this game is all too, like, it gets real? The silence. Oh. Fuck.
No, turn it on. Go left.
Yes. You gotta do it. Click the things. We gotta remember how to play this.
You're
Okay,
fired.
go right.
What for? Facial sabotage?
Jenny?
Go down.
Problem? I want her fired today.
We gotta play the stupid propaganda.
It won't be all right, Kath. Pack
During
up your
crisis?
things
What
with
crisis?
No, wait.
and Get out.
You realise you're beginning to
Crazy Neil.
I mean it, Kath.
Stay where
Oh
you
wait,
are.
we can't only play 2 tapes.
Oh, go like 2. Shit.
Jenny's decision, Jeremy.
Damn it!
Yours.
Advanced entitlements?
More sport.
Oh, good.
We gotta play. If we want to be good with the government, we gotta play
Yeah,
that
let's
one
play that
tape.
one. Okay.
We gotta stay in money so our
Up.
mom can
Jenny.
I got 22 seconds.
Okay.
Sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
She's firing the hairdresser.
No.
I don't know why she's being fired
There
though.
you go to your head.
She nearly blinded
10
me.
seconds,
I thought we were
everybody.
part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that.
Do you remember how to start it?
Stop being so
Sorry, in
high mighty
5.
and do your
I just
job.
need to have that on the
Oh,
screen.
we're fine too.
3.
Don't tempt me. Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
Oh, I
The
got
establishment
3
strikes
prepared
back.
images.
The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply
Just
of oil and gas,
sad face.
food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
I think it's fucking outrageous.
Oh.
My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get a transition?
What did you choose?
I chose the frowny face.
Oh.
Thanks, Patrick.
Popular Prime Minister Julia Salisbury has released a reassuringly brave statement in response to the World Council's controversial announcement.
This international declaration is nothing short of outrageous.
What?
We
Oh,
are a
that's me.
democratically elected government with massive popular support. We do not recognize these sanctions. And we encourage other socially progressive nations of the
So
world
we're
to
being
vote
sanctioned for something?
and ignore
Our country is?
Wait.
Advance have struck fear into the heart of the international community by showing that it is possible to have radical change for the betterment of the many. And whilst I wish we could improve other countries as much as we have our own, we do not rely on the help of others to thrive.
How's the sound, guys, by the way? Can you guys hear everything?
This country is entirely self-sufficient. We are a team, now more than ever. And this team is on your side.
I had to relearn how to do all that. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I didn't fuck it up.
You did pretty good.
Defiant stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our government's stance? Robin Short
Just
found out.
4. I just did 4. This guy. Yeah, this guy.
Hi there. Robin Short, National Nightly News. I was wondering if I could get your thoughts on the current government.
I'm not really very interested in politics, really. As Mother always said, leave politics to the politicians, Malcolm.
Malcolm?
Problems. Protests were held today at the controversial construction site for Remington Fist's physics-defying MOOBs project.
Oh no!
Taking straight
Physics
from
for
the Earth
defying
about
moobs.
6 months ago. The project has been beset by problems, including localized tremors and the heat deaths of many of the
They're gonna. It's the Umbrella
Time
Corporation.
of calamity. Today converged
We're
on
gonna
the
show the
construction
meat.
site with
Boo.
sincere, if misspelled, placards demanding a suspension of digging
Misspelled.
until
No
safety
mobs.
No mobs.
Of course, that's half a world away. But what does this country think? Patrick.
What's your opinion of the MOOBs project?
It's the same guy.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. What's to stop it, right? Dropping out the other end and just falling forever.
Gravity?
No, it don't exist.
Oh yeah.
Don't agree with him.
commuters this morning who were confronted by a somewhat sinister sight as they left their trains.
Many travellers reported feeling intimidated by the silent figures
Bye.
who stood motionless outside.
Let's
their
have a
What's
good.
happening?
capital.
A guy's
Radical
just doing
extremist
this with his
British
hand.
Who organised the show of strength refused
There's
to
like nothing.
comment
I'm
on
like,
the meaning
there's
of
nothing
the
outside, right? We're fine, right?
Order apologized
There's no
to this
switch
visitor
actually
for
to
making
kill him
another
off
morning
the.
paper in surprise.
Oh, there's a little
But how do we feel about these
that?
somewhat radical extremists
Oh, I
and their
can't see it.
upsetting methods? Robin found out.
I said the extremists are good now.
Oh, well, now you're talking. Ruddy here.
It looks like Sean D. Stan Lee.
British Stan
So
Lee.
you both feel they're a cause worth supporting?
Well, Iris doesn't speak on mine, but we're pretty sure.
Wow! Whoa!
It loves disrupt, fighting the odds for our freedom. And what could possibly be wrong with that?
Do you need me to get you some help?
I shouldn't be laughing at
No,
that.
well, that's what the rating did not go up for that choice. Iris was like, what? Every different option, what happens?
After breaking into two warring factions, things seem to have
Oh,
gotten
these
badly
people
worse
again.
for the ill-fated expedition.
I don't
We look
know.
like
What
we
should
need
I
some
care?
supplies, Jeremy.
This is probably bad. I don't know.
No,
It's,
But with the
Smudge, do a
pair
smiley
arguably
face.
being
Wait,
their
what are we
own
doing?
enemies,
I don't know.
How should we feel about sending them the resources they need to carry on? Patrick Bannon found out.
all right, I'll do the smiley face
Surely
for
you
this.
can't be happy with supporting both sides in a conflict.
Oh, it's all just good fun, isn't
Oh
it?
no!
Anyway, you can't just arm one side, Patrick, you silly fool. We should definitely send them supplies. They're still people after all, even if they are having a bit of a tiff.
Oh god, this is too close to home. This is close to real events.
Open today for the new advanced team membership cards, a scheme by the government to allow fast access
we don't know how long
they call it Steam.
being introduced daily.
The team membership cards are entirely voluntary, but will be recognised as legal identification by all major organisations, including the police, banks, and, rightfully, pubs and bars.
Pubs and bars!
And of course, there's no charge, Jeremy.
It all seems too good to be true.
Well, you've always been.
Well, that's good, I
Most
guess,
importantly,
but
what should you, the public, think about the new team?
I'm going to be. I don't care.
Team membership cards.
Oh, Malcolm, it doesn't give a
really
fuck.
Join things as a rule. As Mother always said,
her face.
It is mostly for unmentionables, Malcolm.
She is
really?
In a shameless attempt to cash in on his bad boy status, shamed celebrity Johnny Hamsleeves announced a new line of real ale at a press conference earlier today.
The new brew, entitled Headbutt Ale, in reference to his controversies of last year, promises a night you'll pretend.
I'm going to put smiles for beer, though.
A night you'll pretend you remember.
So what should we all think of Johnny's latest attempt to market his notoriety? Patrick?
Oh my god, fantastic!
Oh, I hate you.
Why?
That's all. That's it. Next is NXT, the wrestling show.
Jesus!
Here's a timer.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, shit. Jeremy, don't stare at me so intense. Stop it. They're just pushing a guy in from behind. Like, what is this intro sequence? That guy reminds me of one of those Wrestle Talk guys or something.
Yeah.
You're doing good, baby. With Jeremy, Megan, and the news team.
First tonight, thankfully, some news as we return to our main story.
The World Council today agreed that punitive and potentially illegal
Oh, I have to do all
sanctions
these
should be
people?
imposed upon
That's
this
great.
country. The sanctions, which come into effect immediately, aim to stop the flow of food, fuel, and even some medicines from reaching your pocket.
Wait,
Tonight we
why?
have guests from across the continent to discuss this unprecedented situation. For advanced...
They don't really explain this well at all.
Yeah, did I miss something?
Yes, I can hear you, Jeremy. Thank you for having me.
A momentous day, Prime Minister. Are you shaken?
Switch.
Oh, I don't scare that easy, I'm
Oops.
afraid, old son.
I gotta get used to this
Neither
again.
do the people of this country.
Well, joining us is Ivan Vodovich, Foreign Minister of Urkistan. Ivan, thank you for being here.
It's a great pleasure. You, Megan Wolf, are like strongest guard at labor camp who wake up inside body of crazy, expensive prostitutes. In my country, they will be worshipped as a god.
And the vodka.
Okay.
Minister,
Okay.
strongly for these sanctions. How do you feel about Advance's...
Who's this guy?
Advance is like man who thinks he have big career in movies land, when actually he in dirty sanitarium, screaming at mirror and holding tiny penis in hand.
He's clearly not from Svenland, then. We have like some of the cleanest mental health facilities in the country.
Yeah, who are you?
And welcome to Svenland's Minister of Mojo.
Svedland?
I'm sorry, we don't appear to have your surname.
It's just Björk, yeah. We don't use things like socially divisive surnames here, yeah.
Minister?
It's just Björk, yeah.
Right, Björk. Your country
Björk.
for advance at the World Council today, but you were noticeably absent when it came to the actual vote.
Well, what a
Oh,
surprise.
shit.
The hippies didn't show up for the fight.
I fucked up
Actually,
badly.
that's quite racist, because if you must know...
I gotta remember how the cameras work, sorry.
Yeah. But it's actually the Festival of Fureland here at the moment, where we honor the old generations. So, like, we all had to look our grandparents clean, yeah, whilst the vote was happening, and that's like a really, really time-consuming process, actually.
You're like a sissy man. You have this expression, sissy
What
man.
is this, interview?
Like man with tiny penis who like to wash more than once a week.
Actually, that's quite homophobic, yeah,
Oh,
because...
stop winding him up, Ivan. We're not back at the Grange now. Sorry, Jeremy. Ivan and I used to play golf back in my media days.
Yeah, he always wins.
Nothing gives him greater pleasure than grinding people's gears. The more publicly, the better.
Hey, it's George W. Bush.
You're like man with tiny penis who think he have tiny penis.
Is it really? Oh,
it looks like him.
Actually, he discovered that.
They are making me do some rapid camera cuts, I will say.
Oh, his tiny penis.
This man is just talking
What
about...
is this touch with tiny penises?
I don't know.
Sees how
It
well
does kind of
we're
look like
doing.
him.
They'll notice all that dosh that he's got squirreled away. Because that's what these sanctions are, Megan. They're the last pathetic gasp of an establishment in collapse. Wolves shut the gates, Ivan, old mate.
Good. You can join others on my wall.
Actually, in Svenland, we have like serious animal welfare legislation. And like my friend Helen,
Animal welfare?
Oh
no.
For killing a butterfly that was hovering over her fuel thing. I mean, in English, jam sandwich.
I used to know a girl called Jam Sandwich. She was a right cracker.
Oh my god, what is...
What became of her?
Get control of your interview!
Human interest, Jeremy. The real people behind the headlines and all that. So,
Oh,
if
shut
you're watching,
up.
Jan, give us a call.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see if we can't organise a
We're
review
all
here.
Jeremy Donaldson right
Yes.
now.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh shit.
I'll have to run it past
fucked up
Mrs.
again.
Clinton first, eh?
Peter, you like man trying to empty ashes of mistresses into oncoming vent. Soon you have tiny
Oh my
penis
God.
and beard full of secrets.
How big is
How big is your penis?
Well, I bet we're gonna find out.
We're kind of flawed.
Like he's just gonna take his pants off
Well,
mid-interview
since
at some
we are
point.
running out of time.
Yes, so before
What?
we go to the break, briefly, if you would,
Please.
Nothing.
with the people of this country facing shortages and power
Possible shortages and power outages.
Possible.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Possible shortages and power outages. Can you summarise your thoughts for us, Minister Bierk?
Well, from here, you all look a bit stupid really arguing about outdated divisive concepts like money. In Finland, we replaced currency with a system of bodily fluids back in the 1970s, and that's like a
Oh no.
Thank you, Minister Vucevic.
Your country is like
Look,
man who think he invented
tiny
perfect
penis.
trap for giant Newton hairy bear.
Tiny
And
penis.
really, he just standing in field
Holding his
Let me talk to you. Don't worry, everybody. Don't be afraid. Don't even lose a wink of sleep. We knew the rest of the world would react this way, and we're ready. As my old man used to say, you can't make a shite pie without blocking a few toilets.
Thank you, Prime Minister.
Reassuring words there.
We'll be back
after these messages.
I want to see.
back.
Hey, Peter.
Oh, I almost.
I want to see
almost
immediately
fucked that
what.
up.
Sure, front or back.
That's what I hope you're asking Megan Wolf for me.
She's out of your league, mate.
Thank you for the correction.
Be
Oh.
more careful. It's
Oh
all part of his long-term plan.
God.
Live on the news.
We're like, we have this thing about shortages, and it was like nothing but out of the 5 minutes, 4 minutes was talking about a tiny penis. Like, there's a really important issue you probably should talk about. No, just tiny penis this time. Like, oh god.
This is important. New government censorship
Go to the right.
should show up in blue.
Oh, my phone is smoking.
Same as regular censoring. Keep an eye out for the advanced blue waveform.
Are we?
Advanced blue waveform?
Are we gonna?
Oh, the advanced blue waveform? A waveform, he said.
No, I think it's on here because he wants us to censor. Are we gonna censor the blue?
What?
Should I just like cut?
No, we said waveform.
Waveform here because you censor here.
I don't know.
Megan.
I guess we're.
This is Jeremy.
It sounds like we're gonna have our broadcast hijacked or something.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
Why is he so tall? He looks like LeBron James.
Live in 10 seconds.
He put that get up on himself.
Is he? Who is he? I don't know.
He's Jesus.
British Jesus.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first look at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honour and privilege of
Looks like
being
he's lost
joined
weight
by
in this scene.
hip-hop
Am I
royalty.
crazy?
Yeah, he
He's
might
been
have.
called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works.
He's
but
so
whatever.
happy with that.
Let's welcome Jesus.
Jesus. You were close.
Jeremy, yeah, it's a real honor to be here on your show, The News. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you through a window of the shop, so to be here right now is crazy.
You've had quite a journey to be here today. Can you tell us about it?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand. You
But
obviously-
yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
Wow.
died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets. I was just 18.
Wait, 18 years, months old?
What a tale.
What?
What a... You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just...
As a child of the streets at 18. Oh, man.
It's just too hard.
18 years, months old.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader.
Oh.
Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem.
Jesus, I fucked up.
Recently, you've been quite
Fuck the
outspoken about the
cue
government.
card.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money.
Was there
and
blue in
spending
that
it, man.
waveform?
Yes, the government lets me censor the blue
Actually,
in the waveform.
homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
Oh, as part of the whole censor?
Yeah.
Surely that's a cause close to your
But we
heart?
didn't do that.
I mean, I could. Do you want to?
No.
Nah,
Okay.
Of course, man. Very much.
Just the swearing. We're a family show.
Why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah. I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing, and I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Would you say you worked harder than, say, a farmer or a care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say,
Oof.
vulnerable children?
He changed me at the last second.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of a
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Oof.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you have given me a very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was.
I love this man.
Mrs. Ludlow's Tears.
Oh no, I'm going to do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unapproved, is it?
Yeah. You love it.
Excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system. What's the worst that could happen?
Sorry, it's your turn, buddy.
So here he is with a new
Hit you in the
song.
face.
Aren't we lucky? It's Jesus!
First, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel the elation from your participation. Still 2 leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julie S require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams.
It's hard to like. The ballerinas are making this difficult.
So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking...
They actually have a good musical like thing here though.
I like to eat a little
Like
of the fruits in my
it's not the horrible shit that was being done like the past episodes.
Yeah. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise of the crest of the wave. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to stone a castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones. Ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding out their bank accounts are empty. The ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation. The ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the praise serve the rest of the ways. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to fall apart.
They're really only giving you like one camera to work with.
Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets. Set a fire in the building, let him feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to.
Oh, I guess I should be like showing the dancers at some point. But I've been doing nothing but showing him.
Gonna take his facts, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to steal the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that clean, you don't need a fucking team. And advances, little dances aren't as harmless as it seems. Cause they're stale and corrupt, then you're angry.
Oh, we were supposed to like this song's supposed to be like beep the entire time.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Did our viewers hear that? Oh, they did.
Jay's us there with his new song.
Fuck.
Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there. Sorry about that.
Shut up! I hate you!
She's now the worst.
Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
That's the ads.
Just a reminder. Fixing that old VCR.
Oh, okay. Go down.
Just
Go down.
mix up, I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you to
trust
leave
me.
it.
My father's going to hear about this.
Which one? Sports board?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have to do a third one?
This is
wait,
unbelievable, Megan.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go back down?
Go back up. I need to change that tape eventually. After this commercial's up.
Okay. I didn't realize what happened. Sorry, I missed it.
Well, no, because we still need 3 tapes, but only 2 VCRs are working.
Oh. Was that someone trying to tell us to switch the tapes?
Yes, that's exactly what that was.
Oh, is that just... Oh, that wasn't like a... That was just like our boss or something, or someone from working was telling us to do that?
From the phone.
Oh, okay.
Go down real quick.
Here we go.
Okay, I had to change it.
Stop it.
Look at
Yeah, you did.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, it's that fucking mathematician guy again. No, not
Oh.
him. God, no.
Vividly.
And that looks like Chris Pratt. Just straight up. The guy on the right looks like Chris Pratt.
You're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Perhaps a lower-order demon.
Yes, it is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right.
No.
Okay, then. We're going live in 10
looks a
seconds.
little like
Looking
him.
on camera 1.
Sorry.
Did he just spit in his hand? And...
4.
Look at his face.
Welcome back. And no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about
Those
his
80s ass earrings.
Oh, yeah.
National treasure,
This is
Tommy
set in the
Harris,
1980s,
The National
by the
Theatre's
way.
Philippa Ray, and National Deficit, Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's about me. It's about my life.
And where did the idea come from?
So, right, picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog. And then Cindy comes in, she says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, no, he comes to training sometimes. He's actually a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so, yeah, Pete, he says, Toby, can you... He thinks my name's Toby, see? He says, to spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation. How would you like to really make a difference in these desperate times?
What did you say?
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Well, after the success of my debut work and all the people that I've touched.
Oh my
God.
I knew that I had a career in theatre. Yeah? I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said that I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic.
We're
I
at nearly
whipped my
top ratings
trousers
here,
off and
man.
got straight
Yeah.
to work.
Woohoo.
Why did you do that? No, I wouldn't say so. Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard it's been for me and some of the struggles that I've faced. It's like really getting to the heart of how tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy Harris. Jesus, that was hard.
That could be if anyone's fucking title of their life.
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very.
They got rid of my other
important to me.
camera.
It
The hell?
mixes scenes from my life as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
What?
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry, son. You were an embarrassment.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
So many graduations.
Demon, back to the hells!
Wow. Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris? I've always dreamed of
Back demon!
treading the boards at medium-scale regional theatres. And for once, this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into. What's different about this show, then? Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting.
Her range is just putting on hats.
Putting on hats.
Godforsaken.
Oh, she's got it! Oh, all the hats! All the hats!
Jeff, the viewers at home
I can't with this game.
Exactly. What is it that you bring? Good
question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my.
Oh, what are they like? What do you bring to the show? He's like,
Oh my
shoulder
god.
touch That's really brought the production from.
What are you eating?
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are.
He's got no
immeasurable.
pants
He was our rock. Can
Oh
you
my
give us
God.
a sneak peek of
Oh
anything
shit.
else that might be in
Okay.
the show?
Fuck you, camera angle.
Yeah, all sorts. Yeah.
Change.
Yep. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experiences of Tommy's time in the underground.
He is the most useless man.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
What? Wait, was he the guy in the sports ball like final thing we watched? He was the guy. The guy and the girl that face each other.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah, all paid for by the taxpayer, which, you know, to be honest, was actually a lifesaver, really.
I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which, frankly, would have been a travesty.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ!
Goodness, and you do this every night?
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
For what?
Death.
I'm just not fucking with the cameras right now.
You're right, they are. Between the cost of my tour bus.
Somehow my thing has not gone down. I don't understand how. I've been fucking up the cameras.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home come and see this for themselves? We're performing all over the nation. And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Well, thank you all so much for coming.
Jeremy.
Coming to you, no doubt. You'll have taken our jobs.
Yeah.
That's all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse. I'm Jeremy.
Oh, he's interviewing
And I'm
Applejack.
Megan
Cool.
Wolf. And from all of us here, have a peaceful night.
Let's get reset for tomorrow,
Ads.
please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Oh.
The other hand. Oh, he gave him the thing. He gave him the bad hand. We got an A+ for a really shitty segment. Oh, we're done. I guess.
Where's continue? Oh,
Just
right
press-
here.
Just right there in front of
A,
A, B.
B.
We got this time.
A+.
We did better this time coming back.
High five.
No, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, now we do it. Yeah, we did pretty good. Does the government hate us for not censoring that guy's song, though?
You received a small bonus.
Ooh,
Currently, well, not wearing every day.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Comfortable. Okay.
Nice.
Shares.
Whoever are at, whoever, oh, was that Neil's?
Yeah, that's Neil.
We
want
like,
that.
Neil's the best.
Yeah.
Fuck the Illuminati company. No, they didn't like that.
Yeah.
Our
boss loves us.
Our resistance loves us. Well, we got A+ raise.
Yeah. Government hates us.
Government does not like us right now. That's all right. I didn't like. I like the blue on the censoring was kind of subtle. At first, I was like, I wasn't sure if I had seen it correctly or not. Is that what I think it is? Sorry, some of your lurks will be censored. The entire thing gone. I was just like, nah, just the swearing. We're a family show. Just the swearing is what we'll be. What if you just didn't censor any of it? Well,
you probably come out neutral.
Well, no, but like your ratings would probably go down really badly.
Your boss would hate you.
Yeah. Oh, they love us.
And the government would hate you too.
That's fine. I don't care about that. A ladder worth climbing. Oh, I like this music. Do you want me to do it?
No, I'm jamming to the music. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon in summer, with you and Sam making the most of both it's being out of the house. You bang your head coming out of the cupboard because you're stupid. With the last 2 slices of homemade cake.
I'm gonna get a drink.
It used to be much easier when you could do. Did you buy alcohol?
No, I haven't. I was gonna get a regular drink.
Oh, that's boring. I think we drank it all. It used to be much easier when you could store things in the pantry. It's rare for you and Sam to actually get to finish sweet things in this house, and you savor every moment. Just as you take a last bite, you hear the sound to the front door slamming. That'll be Charlie from the Go-Getters. Oh, I thought that was like moving. You can hear him practically running to come find you, and he's grinning from ear to ear when he finally does. Hey, it's a really big news. You and Sam play along, sitting attentively with bated breath.
It's me. I'm the big news.
Right. Ready? Charlie asks, as you both nod enthusiastically. With a flourish, he reveals a new badge from his pocket and proudly presents it to you both to examine. As he announces, as of today, I'm a member of the first tier of the Cohesion Cadets.
The Cohesion Cadets?
What? There's way more stuff I'm going to be doing, and I'll be working some weekends, but it's really cool. And Sam congratulates Charlie, as you can't help but frown. This seems to be a big step up for teenagers. You and Sam come back at your son. You're thrilled that he's happy and doing well. Yes. I'm for this one.
Oh, because he's doing... You weren't supposed to join the Boy Scouts of the government.
No, he has a job. He's being a functional member of society.
Wait, he has a job? Wait, he's part of the Cohesion Cadets.
There's way more stuff I'm going to be doing, and I'll be working some weekends.
I thought that sounds like the Boy Scouts thing he signed up for, but whatever.
Whatever.
I mean, you want to be happy for him? Fine. Let's be happy for him.
Oh, now you're mad at me for being happy for him and not being a dick.
Let's be happy for him. Let's see what happens. Let's get our son further into the government's system. See what happens. That's my boy. Treated like Hank Hill. Pretty soon you'll be up to assistant manager.
Sign up, things to come. Night Rider.
Are we getting pulled over?
Shopping. Something that's always been some tedious before the Sanctions has become even more of a chore now. Ooh. You managed to get almost everything you need for the family this evening. So wait, hold on. Someone in chat explain why the Sanctions happened, because I'm still like...
Just because they're happening. I don't know.
Well, someone says because of what happened at the end of Act 1. The
end of Act 1 was the Bears, right?
The start of the Bears.
The electric shit? Or...
Oh, yeah. Wait, was it because, like... Was it because we were, like... The epicenter of the Bears?
No, it's sanctions against just people in general, not us.
No, it's against our country.
Or our country?
Yeah.
It's other countries sanctioning us, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, it sounded like they were like, we're being sanctioned by our own country.
No,
it's like,
no, it's other countries sanctioning us.
Oh, because we're terrible. Because our government's terrible. There's a queue to leave the car park, where it's hard to make out why in the dark.
Oh, hopefully whatever's causing it won't be long. As the final car in front of you drives off, you realize that the queue is actually due to a checkpoint set up at the exit. A friendly-looking man in an advanced uniform CCO embezzled in a number of places approaches your car and knocks on the driver's side window.
Uh-huh.
Good evening. Nothing to worry about. I was just wondering if I could see your team membership card, please.
More these cards.
It's supposed to be voluntary. I'm sorry, I don't have one.
Uh-oh.
Ah, that's no problem. We've got forms to sign right here. We're going to help you sign up. The man gestures to his colleague behind him, a young woman in a similar uniform. She clearly receives the story to the stick and is stuck with the paperwork. I thought these cards weren't required. That's what I'm choosing.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. Fine.
Well, strictly speaking, they're not, but there's also loads of benefits to having them, and no reason to... Oh, my God.
Hi, would you like to sign up for your GameStop card?
Oh, this is like...
Your GameStop membership card?
This is one of my worst nightmares, is this silly-ass dystopian future. Smile fades a bit when he puts his hand up to scratch the back of his neck for a moment. He leans over to you, his presence now seeming a little intimidating. This one?
I mean, sure.
Do you want to do this one?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
No, do it.
Almost instantly, the friendly demeanor is gone and his expression is one of stern disapproval. Well, obviously I can't make you sign up, but I would strongly recommend you do, and soon. We wouldn't want people to think you had anything to hide, would we? Take a step back and gestures for you to drive on. Be sure you see him writing something down in your rearview mirror as you head home, somewhat more hurriedly than before. I want to play this again, but go like the government route.
We're kind of going the neutral route. We're kind of doing both, I think, right now. Playing both sides, see what happens.
It's Saturday, one of your few days off, and you've made the most of it. But as late afternoon draws on, the invitation sits pinned to the fridge, staring accusingly at you. Channel 1 Gala is a mandatory work event. Bossman was very quick to tell you. Also, don't you dare be late. Why is everything on our anniversary?
Well, there's nothing about the. Oh, no, there's nothing about your anniversary.
You've already missed your anniversary this year. You're not giving up another
Where's
Saturday.
But your wife is not mentioned in any of this text.
Oh.
I'm not giving up another Saturday. Look, does it say anything about plans with your wife?
Not implicitly. Or explicitly, I mean.
Our company loves us, though. Mr. Bossman thinks we're the best.
They do like us.
You don't want to disappoint Mr. Bossman, do we?
I don't know. I like work gatherings because there's free booze.
I actually was like, go. What's the problem?
Okay, so we're going?
Yeah, let's
okay.
Sam comes down and he's like, again?
Right. And then he get mad at me for being an asshole to her because they're an asshole to me. Better start getting ready. You wonder if Sam will give you a lift.
Why can't you bring her or him with you?
Right. Drinking too might help with enforce official socializing. Hopefully it won't be bad. After all, you're pretty good at your job.
I am.
We are.
I'm sorry. I just assumed I'm better myself. We are teams.
Yeah, we are teams.
I'm sorry. I will take it back.
Jesus, this is nice.
Fuck!
You arrive on time. Barely. At the Savanian
or something like that.
One of the oldest and grandest hotels in the capital. You're surprised to see a queue to get in, and quickly realize it's because people are being searched at the door by some very military-looking personnel. It's more attire!
We don't have our card!
While you're waiting, you can't help but notice just how very opulent the building is. Possibly the fanciest place you've been in your life.
Wow, I should have probably brought my family? Question mark?
Once inside, you're directed to the grand ballroom, and following the signs, you marvel at the sheer scale of the place, and the amount of armed security guards.
Why?
When you finally arrive, a very severe woman at the door asks for your name. I'm that person. She curtly checks your list before whispering something to the waiter beside her. You've made it just in time to be seated before dinner. Please follow Emmanuel here to your table. The waiter smiles at you and opens one of the great double doors, gesturing you for you to enter. Immediately, you can see why it's called the grand ballroom. You feel a slight tap in your arm, and Emmanuel gestures for you to follow him. He seats you at a table in the central floor area with a decent view of the stage. Clearly, you're in boss man's good books at the moment. You sat with some colleagues you've seen around the Channel 1 office before, but don't know that well. One of them informs you, far too excitedly, it's a very corporate evening of awards and speeches. At least the food should be good.
Yeah.
Dinner is indeed lovely, and with the help of the, no doubt very expensive, wine, conversations flow easily enough. In fact, much to your surprise, you actually presented what they award for Best Newcomer to the Channel 1 family. Well, that was unexpected.
Ooh.
As you walk up to collect it, you recognize the presenters as Dr. Adrian Atkinson Blimey, of Incisors fame.
Don't know who this is.
He thanks the fans for sponsoring this year's gala before specifically thanking Prime Minister Julius Salisbury and Peter Clement for being in attendance tonight. Oh, that's what's so much security.
Oh yeah, like those are the two prime ministers.
Yeah. As you take the stage, you see the frontmost center table does indeed seat the prime ministers, as well as Bossman, Megan.
Megan
Wolf,
the
other one, the one I hate.
Yes.
And some other very well-to-do.
But where's
types.
Jeremy?
Yeah, where's Jeremy?
I like Jeremy. Where is he?
Let me sit with Jeremy.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm getting drunk.
That explains.
That's why he's not sitting with them. He's at the bar.
As you're handed the award, Dr. Axon blindly asks if you like to say a few words.
Quick praise for advance. No.
They make a joke thanking Dave for fleeing the country and leaving you his job.
Is that what happened to that guy?
I guess so.
That guy at the beginning of the game. I want to make the joke.
Yes.
But that's gonna make me. They're gonna be mad at you.
Most of the room breaks out in polite laughter, but you see that neither of the prime ministers cracks so much as a smile.
Well, who cares about what they think?
Boss man, he's just too busy frantically flipping between examining Peter and Julia for a reaction and glaring daggers at you. Eventually, they join in the light applause as Adrian ushers you back to your seat.
What does that matter? They're never gonna know who the fuck I am.
This is your finish up dinner. One of the other people at your table points behind you. As you turn, you see Bossman walking briskly past with Julia, Salisbury, and Peter Clement in tow. You're pretty sure he was pointedly ignoring you.
That's fine.
He seems to be introducing the Prime Minister to a selection of the people at different tables.
Listen, we're the best camera people you got.
Right.
You can't. We can make one joke. Fuck off.
You finish off the rest of the meal, listen to your last few speeches, then head home. All in all, it's a surprisingly nice event. You may actually look forward to the next one. Providing Bozeman invites you to that one, of course.
He won't. We're not gonna get good in with our boss man. Oh, we here at the news are very unbiased. Now here's this event that was sponsored by the government. Oh, really now? I see. Very unbiased. Yeah, no, the guy at the beginning, it's just like implies he's like, oh, I'm just out here partying, you gotta do my job.
Choose with influence. Oh yeah, this is why the teddy bears happened, because we played that.
We put that one tape.
Yeah.
And that one tape did have a little post-it note saying, are we really sure we should play this? We were like, yeah, play it, it's fine. Would that not have happened if sorry. Oh, I bet we used the fan.
Oh, good.
Would that not have happened if we had not played the tape, I wonder at all?
More than likely.
Oh, you can see it outside. Okay.
Alex, you'll have noticed that the valves are heating up excessively due to the current heat wave. When they get too hot, the trip switch will blow, as you've seen. Once things have cooled down and the trip switch is back to normal, you can get the power back on. You should keep the fan pointed at the correct valve by aiming it up and down.
Oh, fuck this. Oh my god. Turn it on.
You've got someone to hose down the sun, have you?
Yes, they just
Ooh, got a new
had
VCR.
this week.
Nice.
Classical
Looks nice.
illusions are no substitute for air
Crazy
conditioning.
Neil.
You know, I genuinely
Come.
thought you'd be in a better mood.
Holiday
She's not in
camp.
here.
Yes, but he is.
The WoW
Our
box.
gun-toting handler.
Who, Andy?
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck his name is, do I?
Safe when people like disruption.
No government today?
I hate guns. Give me the willies.
10 seconds, everybody.
Oh shit.
So we've got any actual real
We can change the
news
tape
tonight?
later.
Well, the world's on fire. That good enough for you? Going in 5.
We actually can just change the tape.
Yeah.
3.
I'd rather not.
Ooh, let's just see what happens.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Siege mentality.
Right, it's fine.
The World Council today established a military blockade.
Oh,
to
it'll
enforce
say right
the
here.
Unjust and punitive sanctions now entering their 10th week.
Oof.
In a statement from team headquarters a short time ago, Prime Minister Julia Salisbury
They're the
issued
same.
a
They are
commanding
literally the
response
same.
to this unprovoked escalation.
I'm just checking the fan thing.
It tells you right here
Ever
in the
since
middle.
Oh,
legal sanctions
nice.
were imposed, we have gratefully relied upon trade and aid from our worldwide friends who, like us, refuse to recognize their legitimacy. Today's escalation, however, is nothing short of an act of war. We call upon
War?
our international allies to
You
condemn this
say?
blockade, absolutely. And we warn aggressors to this country that we are neither meek nor defenseless. Thank you.
Top beer. As his new line of ales goes from strength to strength, Johnny Handsleeves seems to be really capitalizing on his success. The former footballer turned entrepreneur
He's on the
seems to be
toilet.
as comfortable in the boardroom
What's
as he
that?
is on the pitch, as Headbutt Ale smashes projected sales figures.
He's on the
yet again.
toilet.
To celebrate the achievement, Johnny treated himself to a 24-karat gold toilet he calls Golden Johnny's Golden Job. Of some nations, the gaudy monstrosity is just as impractical as it is garish, and within hours of getting it home, Johnny slipped off the solid gold seat and cracked 2 ribs on the diamond. In it to win it. Exciting news from Advance today with the announcement of a new monthly prize draw for all team membership card holders.
Oh, we don't...
Every month, lucky winners from across the
Old
country
man or young lady?
will be picked at random to receive what
Old
teammates
man.
prefer
Old bear
describing
man.
as unique prizes worth more than money used to be. Take up on the scheme has been much higher than expected.
They always
And if
call it
it's
a
lucky winners
scheme.
to London
To left.
face is anything to go by. It looks like pretty soon
What?
everyone's
Oh,
going
that was...
to have
Okay,
to have
yeah,
one.
that lights up.
Glory hole. Due to the overwhelming
What?
public disapproval of
I
their
heard that
controversial
too.
moves,
Moves?
Insist announced that excavations are to be discontinued and the unfinished tunnel repurposed. Speaking from her divorce lawyer's parking lot, CEO Sophia Remington.
I chose the
admitted
carnival.
Yeah.
Put up a theme park in a crater. Yes,
and
do it.
unveiled the future of the abandoned hole. Sophia hailed the planned underground amusement
I
park
wonder if we
as
would
a
have played
visionary design.
her tapes, if
According
like
to
we
a
would have got, if they like the
it's
Moose
just like
project
a
would have like
regular theme park, but
fired.
damper and
I don't
more
know.
susceptible to cave-ins. Well endowed, supplies sent down to the struggling scientists of Dante's Taint arrived today
Oh,
to
no.
jubilation and a few tears. With public opinion
What's a
still
flard?
behind
What's a flard?
the squad, the support team on the surface
I don't know, but we're
declared that
choosing
no
it.
expense was spared in furnishing the academics with these vital supplies. There's nothing a flard can't fix. So in the challenging environment of Dante's Taint, it seemed only natural to send them a box full of solutions. The doctors were said to be pleased, but did mention something about being a bit peckish. Life during wartime. As if we didn't have enough aggressors on our borders, internal problems are growing for the government as radical activist group Disrupt caused chaos in Parliament Park last night. Scuffles broke out after the protest, resulting in multiple arrests and the injury of 3 community cohesion officers.
Is that like a burn mark?
No, that's a fist.
The reckless fire
It's a
will
fist,
certainly
but
be
it's like a
remembered
burn
by
mark.
all those who have seen these
It's a
striking
fire.
images. As their actions escalate, people across the country are asking themselves, who are Disrupt? And what exactly do they want?
Other than the
any
Disrupt.
box of matches, of course.
Uh,
All this,
It's in the name.
and I'll be talking to some people with fascinating
I
medical
wonder if we need to keep the fan
as
on.
well
Why is
as
it over? Now it's
one
down
of
here?
the
Why?
this year's Feline Football Championship and her
The
proud
Feline Football
That's
Championship?
up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh,
that's me.
Your thing. Why does it always
It's
happen?
always at this time.
Again, she's... Megan's just like, I don't know. Whatever.
Go to left. Okay, back. It's fine. Oh no, it's not on. Go back. Go back.
Oh, everything's fogging up. Ah! I didn't know the fan just turns off.
Yeah, that's what it said on the thing.
But first tonight, our team of correspondents has been dispatched to every corner of the country.
Megan, what are you-
to see how
where are
this
you?
great nation of ours are coping with this unprecedented hot weather. First, let's go to Megan Wolf in Shining on Sea to see what the scientific community has to say. Megan, how's the weather there?
It's absolutely glorious, Jeremy. Thank you
Good
for
luck.
asking. I'm here with Dr. Anna
Okay.
Burns of the University of Princeford. Are you enjoying the weather as
Thank
much
you.
as I am?
Oh, yes,
Go
it's
back.
beautiful,
Go back.
isn't it? My eyelids
Okay.
are sweating.
You see Jeremy, he's just like...
You're part of a team carrying out a study into just what's causing this unbelievable heat. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we want to be able to reassure
Just-
the public once and
Why
for
do you
all
have like an
there's
old
absolutely
fucking
nothing
style
to worry
rate? Like, what
about,
is that?
and that they can
Those
enjoy their
things.
sunstroke
Oh.
and fossil fuels in peace.
You sound very confident about that.
Oh, very much so. I can say without any hesitation, there's really no cause for any concern here. I've actually left my car running.
So tell us about
What?
the experiment.
Very scientific of you,
We take
scientists.
data from weather stations from all over the world, along with atmospheric samples, and we take all that and we feed it into this
Those beeping noises are like
state-of-the-art
distracting though.
computer, and very soon we'll be getting
It's
a
on.
high-tech
It's okay.
readout of
I can hear it.
Oh, it actually flips off.
Yeah, there's a sound
I
cue.
should just
Okay.
say, none of this would be possible without the generous support
She's
of
reading
Policeman.
off her
Oh
head.
my god.
This is all
Left.
thanks to their unrivaled
Okay. Oh,
investment
back,
in
back,
our
back.
future, and may
There we
I
go.
just say, complimentary personal anecdote. Oh, here we go. And, as expected, everything
He
is
looks so...
absolutely
Jeremy just does not look happy about it. He looks like he just wants to die right now.
Right, but obviously you said
Hi, Naughty Applejack.
Hi.
Well, actually, under concern level, it just says, "Why, God, why?" We need to evolve gills within 40 years.
You look thirsty.
Here it just says, "Shit, shit, shit."
Look at you. This is meant to be a celebration. Can't go around looking like that.
Shit,
There
shit,
you go.
shit,
Much
shit.
better. Can I just say thank you again to Sophia Remington for providing all of
Oh,
this.
that's right. I fucking hate you.
It's running out. Absolutely
Why?
right.
What
That's
happened?
all we have
Because she's
time
aligned with
With the bear company?
No, with Remington Steel.
The bear company.
I'd like to
Left.
thank Dr. Burns for just
Forget about that pesky power button on the fan.
reclaim us all. There you have it, Jeremy. Proof, if proof be need be, that everything is just fine. I'm Megan Wolf, here with science. Back to you.
Megan
fucking
Wolf there,
hate you.
attempting to do some actual news. Next, he's in Stretford with some of the women.
He's the best. I fucking love him.
Robin?
Thanks, Jeremy. I'm here in
Hey, Philip J.
Stretford with
Fry.
Guy Felsey, a janitor at the local school, and Amelia Jackhammer, an aspiring
Left.
poet. Both of you were drawn at random
That's the first
from
time I heard
those
it.
who hold team membership cards to receive this week's amazing
Oh,
prize.
Jesus.
How
Oh,
do you
Jesus.
feel? Filled with fervent euphoria.
Yeah, good, yeah.
And all that we had to
Gee,
do
it's-
was fill in a quick form
okay,
or
good.
two. Wow, that sounds so convenient. But we're all dying
Left.
to know, what have you won?
That's right, Robin. I've won dinner with Julius Salisbury at one of the capital's top.
He's taking his shirt off.
Swanky?
And I've been invited to Peter Clement's house to help him dredge the gutter in.
That's absolutely terrific. You must
To dredge the
be
gutters?
over the moon.
No.
I've written a poem about it.
So, can you tell me about the moment when you first heard the news?
Well, I was battling against a particularly difficult floater,
Left.
probably one of the sixth formers, when the headmaster came and found me.
I was involved in a similarly brutal conflict with a particularly arduous stanza.
So you were both polishing turds?
Jeez.
No, I don't like to polish them. I like to keep them intact for my collection.
Wait, wait, wait.
Oh.
Up and down.
How unexpected.
all right.
I don't
Oh,
polish
okay, that was
turds.
terrible.
That was.
I write
Don't question it.
Oh, shut up, I
Potato,
hate you.
potato. So, Gary,
Left.
Do you think Peter Clement's going to let me keep the contents of his downpipe?
there's no harm in asking, I suppose.
Would you like to hear one?
No, thank you.
Just
How
how blatantly.
Was it in hope?
What is
when it
Jeremy
got through,
doing?
Or were there other reasons?
I want to hear what he's
I like
saying.
the flutter, of course, but no, the boss said I had to sign up to keep coming into school.
Very sensible. It's important to know who we're trusting around our children.
Oh, I have an unpublished book of sonnets about children. Perhaps
No.
you'd like to hear one.
No!
No! Go away!
I'd rather hear about Gary's turd collection.
Really?
His
I thought
turd
you might
collection.
say that.
Jeez, you are uppity now.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Jeremy,
it's
calm
coming.
down. Jeremy.
It's inspiration and it's delicious.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
Right you are.
Left.
Today on the show, there's no news.
Okay.
Just a man who keeps multiple poos.
Left.
Here, this big one's my favourite. See how it's fibrous, really.
Oh, God.
Oops.
Urge other
I
people
just-
to enter for their chance to win.
Oops.
If
I mean-
it's colour you're looking for, take a gander at all blue eyes.
We gained a point in the rating for doing that.
When it covered some crap on a tray.
Some of these are quite
Is this
rare.
happening for another 3 minutes and 45
And
seconds?
That's all we have time for
Please.
today. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Robin. What a lucky pair they are. And finally in this segment, it's over to Patrick Bannon, who's gone to the smelliest town in the country to see how the unprecedented weather is affecting the locals. Patrick?
Hello there, Jeremy. Hello, yes. I'm here live in Grizzleford, which has recently voted the smelliest town in the country. And I have to say that, you know, in this,
Oh my God.
the smell
Okay.
really is. I mean, it's something else.
Oh, Jesus.
Barry Lardon.
We really need 2 people for this game.
The stink.
Well, we're just all very proud of our achievement, to be honest with you. You can tell that, look at him, proud as punch.
We're
You
so
know what
happy to
it's
be
like,
here.
son, being the second
There's
smelliest
nothing but
town.
poop jokes on this one, Mo.
Yeah,
Shadow of
it's.
Arseminster.
I feel like I've been watching South Park.
Oh.
Who's laughing now, eh?
Tell you what, not me, that's for sure. So what happened, mate?
Right, the good people.
He just like, what happened?
And saved the day with their factory.
You're talking, of course, about the newly built flour factory.
Yeah, they gave us this big presentation on jobs and growth. But as soon as we heard about the stench, we paid them whatever they wanted to put it here.
We can't.
We can.
Is it properly?
Yeah. A tax return or completing the physical act of life.
We can actually hear what they're saying if we do the broadcasting too.
You get used to it after several weeks of your first
This volume bar, we can hear what he's saying.
Very impressed.
If he's talking.
Shit.
Oh, that's nothing to worry about. It
What
takes
is
a few
happening?
minutes before you
That
develop. It
is
takes
happening.
a few minutes before you develop any symptoms. I'm saying something about
No, you only hear the
production line and how
delay
they
from
dump
here.
carcasses directly into the
Oh.
water lane, but I think
I thought you could hear what they're saying somehow, like behind the scenes.
On the high street. Should I see a doctor? What are the symptoms?
Well, the first one is asking stupid questions. Then folk experience a loss of inhibition.
Fuck off, do they? When was the last time you brushed your teeth, you stinking old tramp?
A next recording is a period of randomly bursting into song, followed immediately by delusions of grandeur.
Oh, sorry.
I got left.
That first. Not back.
Patrick Bannon, and he's wearing sexy shorts now. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like a stallion. I'm gorgeous. Why didn't you tell me?
That is being the worst right now.
You know what? I'll even let you touch me if you want.
That will be the bout of undeserved self-confidence.
Oh man, what's the point?
And the ennui. All that's left now are the hallucinations and unconsciousness.
People are watching this. Not. I mean, you know, imaginary people are watching this broadcast.
Okay.
Don't worry, folks. Once he wakes up, he'll be just fine. We'll just find a place to stick him where it won't matter how many times he evacuates his bowels.
Okay.
Right. That's all.
I guess
here.
I am the news now.
A town that's really making a stink. I'm Barry Lardons. Back to you, Jeremy.
Thanks, Barry. With a naval blockade being set up around our coastline as
Naval blockade?
When we come back,
that's
I'll be
excessive.
talking to 3 members
What are they really doing?
Who appear to be
Blockading our
here for
navy,
even
duh.
medical reasons. Don't go away.
There's like way more that's going on that would cause a blockade, naval blockade.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
This next section features a potentially controversial guest. Advance may request some censorship if he goes too
Oh, what is this?
Oh, you should play that. Where did that come from?
And I can't do this anymore.
You say this every Friday.
Go back.
I've done
Wait,
this.
wait, no, go down.
What do you mean?
Where did that come from?
Go right. It was sitting out here on the desk.
Oh, put it in. Put it in.
Here.
Yeah.
D. Oh, because the fucking stupid. This.
That we had that one segment where we're just suddenly we're falling off a cliff in our ratings, and they're like, nope.
Do I have 55 seconds? I need to go pee real quick.
I can handle it.
Hold the fort.
I can handle it. I think. I'll try. But hurry.
Layabout. The RS-85 WOW box costs no more than your allowance. And if you pre-order one now, we'll even throw in the grant.
We should be doing an interview with the War Minister or a report from Grantham Downs. Even the weather will be more fucking relevant than this.
Jeremy, please, just breathe. It's just something light to keep people's minds off things.
Exactly, which is wrong. People's minds should be very much on things. Christ, it's so fucking hot.
Please take your pictures as quickly as you can.
I can't do this anymore, Jenny. I've had enough. That's it. This is just.
Oh, he's having a breakdown.
Over yourself, Jeremy. Why don't you stop feeling sorry for yourself for 5 fucking 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, your host, Jeremy Donaldson. Later, we'll be talking to the captain of the territory's first girl football team, Professor.
You missed
Barton.
Jeremy having a mini breakdown. It was great.
No.
With some balmy bodily behaviours. Joining me is a woman who's been hiccuping for over 9 months. Isn't that right, Miss Piercy?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Tell us, what brought all this on?
Well, it's all a bit of a blur, Jeremy, to be totally frank with you. So I was watching your show, and I remember seeing the news about the election, and it hasn't stopped since.
Fascinating stuff. Also here is Frankie Steampipe. Perhaps you could explain to us exactly what your physiological foreboil is.
I'm here to say it's high time people like me were respected. We're constantly overlooked in the workplace, we're whispered about on buses, and we're asked politely to leave children's birthday parties. And it's disgusting.
You pedo. Oh.
I'm sorry, my bowels have comic timing.
And finally, even when it isn't aimed at him, how do you cope with that, Mr. Truman?
With a combination of booze, self-hatred, and hardcore pornography.
Is that right?
Not according to my therapist.
Well, in that case, let's speak to Rose. Tell me, how does the hiccuping impact you?
I get shushed a lot, which is hard.
Oh, no.
Work me to stop answering the phones. It's really affected my confidence.
Well, I find it really fucking irritating.
Do people tend to believe your story?
Fuck no.
Actually, I've been surprised at how much support I've received.
And Frankie, why have you come here today?
Because my wife left me, and I was hoping that the fame would win her back.
We've started a group for people with ailments deemed broadly comical by society. It's called Take Us Seriously.
That's right. And we bloody well mean it.
And who's joined so far?
Oh, bunch of fucking losers.
It's just us so far.
And how much success have you had?
Well, we've seen some real positive changes.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's been
Shit all. Not a single person come to our function, and all of our leaflets fell in the canal.
Huh. Well, Miss Piercy, some people are saying your condition was actually caused by the shocking events of that night. What do you think?
Come down, Mr. Donaldson. That's absolute rubbish.
Did you say cum dumpster?
Could you? I'm
What did he
sorry,
say?
it's
I don't know.
What was I thinking?
That you're a team fuck puppet?
No.
Or a sellout cunt?
Apologies. Just a reminder that he can't help it. And hey, if this isn't live television, then what is it?
A fuckfest of propaganda masquerading as journalism.
Right, Frankie, Rose, tell us, how can you get involved with your cause?
Yes, we're holding a sponsored run in Capital Park next weekend. It's called the No Smiles 13 Miles.
No, it's called the No Laugh Half. What did I say before the show?
That it was the team pulling Jeremy Donaldson's strings.
No, I didn't say.
Wow, we may have to end that there, unfortunately. What a harmless bit of fun.
Steady on! This is exactly what I'm talking about. We demand respect.
Yes, well, later.
Oh,
not that camera.
Shit.
They
switched it on me.
As
they're being escorted out of the building by security.
Not you!
Unhand him at once!
Enough!
Jesus!
Jeremy, save the day!
Save the day!
What? What, Jeremy? No!
I'm about to piss myself.
Alex, don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare cut to the ads before I tell you to. Now, you in the broadcast centre.
Yeah?
Bozeman's little escape home.
Yeah?
You listen to me. You cut to the ads before I tell you to, and I will kill every single person in this studio.
This escalated?
I've been thinking about what I'm doing. I've been thinking about it for a long time. We all should be. Christ, it's so fucking hot in here.
Sense of that?
Yeah.
A family-friendly show.
Three winners and bloody cat football. We are on the brinks of a siege, the likes of which the world hasn't seen in hundreds of years. The enemy is at the gates, and I'm stuck here talking to these three fucking idiots.
I think my hiccups have stopped.
You three, get the fuck out of my studio. Go on, now, go, before I change my mind. Jenny, lock the doors. Lock the doors.
Yes, Jeremy.
Now. Good. Yes. Now. Right then. You in the broadcast centre?
Yes.
Yes.
Alex, you listen to me. You pay attention.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm sure you've already loaded up exactly what you're going to play in the commercial, but today is going to be a little bit different. Look to your right.
I already
got it.
Is it the next tape, though?
To your right. There is a VHS tape.
That's not your right.
To load it into one of the machines.
It's that's the tape. It's right. Eject that.
You
and eject that.
You've got about 15 seconds, so I wouldn't waste any time.
That.
Now, all cameras.
I assume you won't be playing that tape. This station does not terrorists.
I do.
To make myself clear, you seem to know what to do.
Every single thing that
Still
comes
sounds
up
like-
is either one-sided or banal. We're going to show the other side for a bit of fucking balance, like the good old days. Alex, play the fucking tape.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to hurt.
Put another tape in the third one though. Crazy nails.
Yeah, crazy nails.
Reset the system for the third.
Wait, why is there? There's no phone anymore. It's a.
Oh, wait.
Oh, turn that up. Oh, we're playing the A+ segment. Yay! Our ratings are through the roof. Yay, Jeremy!
You know advance are lying to you. You know the elderly are not a burden. You know the rich were not all evil. And you know the team membership card is an ID card, no matter what they try to tell you.
Yeah.
But why should you trust us? Another faceless organization. A shadowy figure with a distinct...
I'm sorry, he's gonna kill people if I don't play it.
Seen this so many
I'd rather not have them kill people.
Well, this is not a movie.
No, it's
it's
Alex
Alex
Jones. It's Alex Jones.
I used to try and shock people for a living, for entertainment.
But he's reformed.
But now we live in a time where perhaps you need to be shocked. Perhaps we need to wake up. Advance are coming for our freedoms. They're coming for the fruits of our labors. They will take our wealth. They
What's
will
this?
euthanize our parents
What's
and
that
smiling
countdown for?
throughout.
No.
They will turn our children against
We're
us.
about to
We can
Force
replay
our
it before this next segment.
Oh.
You don't have to accept it.
We're gonna interview the security
You
guard.
won't. You can resist.
And the
You
studio
can
doors are all
disrupt.
still locked?
Find us. Talk with us. Join us.
They come back and just bloody corpses everywhere if we don't play the tape.
Jesus.
This wasn't what I planned. I mean,
Okay.
some of it was. I had a speech. Look.
I have a speech.
This was unexpected.
Unexpected.
This was unexpected.
So what
Oh,
now?
turn that down.
It was supposed to be your day off.
God, please, don't do any more stupid things today.
How long? How long, Jenny?
You're already live.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Joining me, unexpectedly, for what I very much imagine will be my last broadcast, are two new guests. Jenny works here at the National Nightly News and is someone I consider, well, a friend. And next to her is, what's your name?
Andy.
Andy's a policeman. Only we don't call him that anymore. He's a community cohesion official.
Officer.
Sorry?
It's community cohesion officer, CCO.
And how's that feel, Andy? Being rebranded?
It's good. it's not about confrontation anymore. You know, the force had its fair share of problems. The team doesn't have as many.
But it still has some.
I couldn't say.
Couldn't or wouldn't?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Christ, you're fucking useless, aren't you? We'll come back to you later. Jenny?
I don't want to be on the news, Jeremy.
That's perfectly understandable. Who'd want to do this? Jenny,
Fuck.
why did you join the National Nightly News team?
I always wanted to work in news.
Yes, but why specifically this program? The National Nightly News.
It was the news everyone trusted.
Was?
Is. Do you really want to quibble semantics at gunpoint?
Is there something else you'd rather discuss?
Well, there is a great big Alan James-sized elephant in the room you seem to be ignoring.
What do you mean?
I saw your face when that hood came down. You didn't know, did you?
It's about the message, not the messenger.
Like I said, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. The people I met were with. He wasn't there.
God,
I didn't know it was Alan James.
I'm sorry.
The drama.
Seriously. Alan fucking James. You're flushing your life down the toilet for... God, I love you, Jeremy, but...
He's a good speaker. He's popular in the country.
That right?
Look, forget Alan James. There is still something deeply wrong. And you know it, Jenny. And you know it, Andy. And you at home, you know it too. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing a guest who stinks of shit. Patrick is paddling about in shit, and Robin is literally interviewing someone who collects the fucking stuff. I mean, it's not sophisticated, but what a metaphor. We are sleepwalking our way into oppression, and the news isn't saying anything. We're not saying anything.
Says who? Alan fucking James.
What are all those scientists working on at Grentham Downs? What are they testing underground at Altergrave? Andy, your turn. Make yourself fucking useful. How many people have you brought in for consultations just because they weren't carrying or didn't have team membership cards?
Oh, well, there's other forms of identification that we will accept.
For how long?
We're just here to help.
Then why do you need these? Not really help when it's offered at gunpoint, is it, Andy?
They don't usually have the British don't have guns at the police.
Guns are rare.
Help you.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Military will just be around with
You
fucking
English cars might know
MP5s,
trick.
actually,
Then
submachine
you'll
guns.
probably digest a fact.
When I was
That'd
walking
be
around there,
helpful, wouldn't it, Andy?
there were military
No,
members with submachine guns
you
just
want
kind of
my
standing
help,
around
Andy?
some places.
Security are here, Jeremy.
Eat it.
What?
Eat the fucking news, Andy. Or I'll force
What?
it down your fucking throat.
Jeremy, stop.
Go on.
Really?
Eat it. Eat it, you fucking bully.
Jeremy, stop.
What is happening?
Eat the news.
Please, don't make me watch that.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
Oh, that's your first sorry.
You can put the card down now, Andy.
Well, thank you.
You can go now. You too, Jenny. Fuck off over there.
Fuck off.
We're nearly done. All cameras on me. This new regime of ours is so seductive. I understand that. But before we all hand off our freedoms, should we ask to whom we're handing them over?
They wanted me
Don't you
to
want to know what's
bleep
being
freedoms.
done in your name?
Yep.
How many people were transitioned last month? A record high. Again.
The government's really not gonna like us.
Shouldn't someone ask Advance how they plan to deal with this blockade? How many years or months of supplies we have? Why aren't we asking these questions instead of whose shit is this? There's a cat backstage dressed as a fucking goalie, for Christ's sake. He's even got the little gloves.
Aww.
That's cute.
Anyway, that's why I arranged for you to see that broadcast in the last break. I didn't know it was going to be him, but I guess that just about sums it up. We are all up Ship Creek with a paddle made of Alan fucking James. Christ, it's also fucking pointless. I was going to quit tonight.
You
Take
should have
it
just
away.
maybe done that. I don't
Try
know.
something else, out of the limelight. Maybe try having a relationship. I hear they're nice. Never tried it. I loved the news. And now, well...
God,
No.
Jeremy, don't.
No!
Oh,
I've
don't
tried
do
my
it.
best to be honest with you, but this just isn't the news anymore. And I'm
Cut to the
sorry.
ads.
I've lost this fight.
Alex, think of the consequences.
I've let you down.
Please, we can't show
All
this.
of you.
Cut to the ads.
Oh.
My name's
Now.
Charles.
Do it now.
Ooh.
If you can.
Ooh.
Some
Are we gonna watch this?
I envy you if you can.
Yes.
Have a peaceful night.
Jeremy!
Oh shit! No ads. Adverts. Advert time. Oh, this is the worst way. I don't want him to die.
Crazy Neil.
Crazy Neil time for a summer sunny day. Oh no! No! He was the best character. We got a B for that.
So have you seen? Oh, there's a. I think it's Newsroom.
No.
What do you know? What clip I'm talking about, right?
No.
There's a. Oh my god. there's a clip from a British movie, and I think it's called Newsroom, where someone gives like a very impassioned speech about like the media being corrupt and things like that. Someone in chat will let me know. I don't think it's Newsroom, but I forget what it's called. That's not a 1-to-1, but it's very it hits all on the same notes as like that pivotal scene.
There's a lot more complex things because they suddenly made like, you're like, Alex Jones bad. Oh, and also Resistance good most of the time. But Alex Jones is now the head of the Resistance. Oh no, some people would be confused at that mix of things, which I understand kind of what I think I know what they're doing with that. But.
So there's a lot happened in that scene.
Yeah.
So Jeremy like had to come. Wait, not yet.
Well, I mean, I didn't do anything. A+, D, A+. We'll give you a B for that one.
A peaceful audience.
I think we got their achievement for like showing the suicide. Oh no.
So Jeremy already had to come to Jesus about like media being corrupt. So he joined the Resistance or Disrupt, not knowing that Alan Jones was the leader.
Or I don't know if he joined anything. I guess he did have their tape.
He aligned themselves with them.
But that means he never watched the tape.
He never watched the tape either, right? Which is okay, whatever. So what was her name? Jenny?
Yeah.
Jenny had a pretty good point that she was like, you thought Alan Jones was, some stupid wild quack, and now all of a sudden you're following him. Like, that's hypocritical. And it's like, she's not wrong. There's a lot more to that. There's a lot more going on, but she's not wrong.
Yeah, I think she's looking at it on the surface level of like in which people do that today. People look at who's delivering the message, and they could be saying
versus the message itself.
Well, if the person who's delivering the message is someone I don't like, well, then I'm going to disregard that wholesale. But if a person I like says the same exact thing, then I actually like what they say or listen to what they say.
Right.
That is totally a thing that is true. Yes, that is true. But again, like, it's funny to me. They're like, you thought, yes, the Resistance is good, but what if Alex Jones is saying it? It's like, oh, wow. That's, I think, the point they were kind of trying to make with the reveal of him. Because, I don't know, like a lot of, that's it's a big theme right now. Well, I guess it was more so because it was like this game was started in 2019 when Trump was the president, and I think that had a big influence in some of the writing of this game at the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think this is very political. I think.
I mean,
deep down, I think it's very political.
Well, yeah. So we talked about this earlier, a couple days ago. So whenever you create something, be it art, music, or whatever, you're either saying something implicitly or explicitly. And so I'm trying to understand what the game is trying to say. Like overall, like corporate media is bad. Yeah, I get that. I see that.
Overall, corporate media can be manipulated or tainted, I think, is what I'm taking away. Because like they before, like, why did you join? It's like, because it was the truth. It was a truthful organization.
Yeah.
And now you're like, you have to play this propaganda. And now you have, like, and we have to censor out all this other stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the one thing I was kind of conflicted on was like the advanced kind of arc. No, don't continue yet. I want to keep talking.
All right, sorry.
I was confused about the entire advance arc. Like I knew you knew they were going to a police state. You could see that coming, but the way they got to it, I was a bit confused.
I think they're trying to give a mixed message in a way. They're like, we're very progressive, fascist state incoming. But like,
right, but so usually that is an argument against. I'll get political for a second.
Okay.
That's usually an argument given to the left is like, we're being a police state because under the guise of like, we know we do what's best for you, right?
Well, yeah, and what I'm kind of getting at is like, it's a stereotype, or like people typically, the left is like more like the right is more about police state, and the left isn't. And this game is kind of saying, they're giving you the impression that the government is left wing or left leaning or whatever,
but they end up in the same spot. Like,
right, but I'm saying, like, but I'm wondering if they're trying to just like kind of flip the table, just kind of to alter your expectations.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like you're thinking this way in general, but what if this is just how we presented it, and how does that change your mind, or just make you have a different perspective of it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm
my mouse. I tell us when to continue.
Why didn't I? Someone asked, why did I cut the commercial sooner? Because I wanted to show the shot.
Yeah, no, we were doing journalism.
Yeah,
we were doing journalism.
Like, I understand it's gruesome and like all other shit, but like that's when you boil it down to it, like that's.
Well, yeah, no, what would have happened in our world? I believe they would have gone to commercial well before that.
Immediately, yeah.
Again, if you go to commercial or you don't play the tape he asks you to play, I would wonder, like, what's the scene that you come back to?
Right, yeah.
Are they just, like, dead bodies?
Or is, like, what's her fuck, like, now, like...
Is Jenny dead? And
yeah, like, I really want to play this game again.
You almost have to.
Yeah.
To see, like, what else
like,
the other choices are.
There's so much going on, or, like, so many ways this story could go.
Yes. You have received your full wages.
Your full wages.
Yay! Things
are looking up.
Are they though? Are they though? The government just has 2 down arrows probably at this point for us. The ratings were great.
The government's written as authoritative, liberal, leaning communism, not necessarily fascist.
I guess. It's hard to say. Well, like, you will end up in very similar... It's like horseshoe theory. You've heard of that?
Yeah.
It's like the
wow, further to the edges you go, like
the more actual, like, this... It'll look almost identical if you go to the extremes either way, basically. Like, it's like, if you were left or right, you will still end up in some kind of an authoritarian state.
Yeah, if you go too far in either direction.
Yep. Let's see what the government thinks of this. Bad. Bad.
The channel still loves
our ratings are great. Plus, you censored everything.
Yes.
Again, we're a family-friendly program,
except for the last 5 seconds.
They didn't really show anything. The camera's really all jolted, and there was like.
I mean, but still,
the implication.
Yeah.
And then it just showed Jenny's ass. It's like Jenny's butt is in the camera. No. But now Jeremy's gone. This is the worst. He was the best character. His sarcasm was really what. Oh, look! This has changed. This has got it's got more menacing color scheme. Or am I going crazy?
I think I'm going crazy. This has always been purple.
Oh, it looks to me, maybe it's more menacing now that the tone of the game.
Is like heavily shifted.
How am I not fired? Have I been fired yet? Does this game end early if you don't do what the government?
I don't know. This is the next day.
Oh no. Yeah.
Red means scary, y'all.
Oh yeah, thank you, John.
You wake up still partially in shock from what you saw on the news last night. What you had to edit on the news last night. When you come downstairs, you find your family sat in the living room waiting for you. Okay. Sam swallows, hesitant before starting. We were so worried about you last night. After Jeremy with the gun, it was awful on national television. How could he do that? And now... How could he... Okay. After a horrible pause... Yes, are you okay, honey?
I mean,
I can't believe
the
he's
more
gone.
human reaction is the first one.
Yeah. Also,
just try. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be good.
No,
yeah,
also, we both love him.
I love Jeremy.
Yeah.
He turned out to be my favorite character, and like it's a tragic. Now we get Megan Wolf, and that's it. Ugh.
Oh, someone says the game has no early ending except for being worse than grade F.
Oh, they just
which is a fast reset.
They just like make you redo the level over until you do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam glances at Charlie, then back to you. We saw that you chose the tape.
Oh.
We saw that you chose to play that tape.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't help but wonder why.
It's really, do we feel that we support the resistance is what the first answer is? Or I was being
forced to.
I was forced to is the second one.
No, we're doing this one.
Okay. You think
so it's interesting
you think Alan James is the way to go? Well, I'm purposely asking that question because it creates like a conflict in your mind of like, ooh, what do I really feel here?
I feel his cause is just. I'm still not sold on him. Like
he's now buy my book.
Yeah, I'm not sold on his face turn. But
he has a face. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you can really trust him totally. You know what I mean? Like are you doing the right thing? Probably like, yes.
So let me say it this way. Like both of mine and his thoughts align, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that I follow him.
Kieran says to him, PowerPoint, we immediately put the tape in. I was like,
yeah!
Because we knew it was gonna do.
Yeah.
We knew it was gonna be like. Well, it's more interesting if we do put the tape in.
Bye, Philip J. Fry.
Bye, Philip J. Fry.
I think their name is
Futurama's coming back. I guess.
Yeah, for season 11.
And everyone's upset because Bender's voice actor's not coming back or something.
Oh no!
I don't know. It's not gonna. It's not the same show. I've never really watched. I like Futurama, but I never like went out of my way to watch it. But it's
really good.
I know it's a good show.
Yeah.
I just never like really was like, if I see it, I'll I'll enjoy it. But
it is smart comedy that Rick and Eric. No, that's not their name.
Eric and...
No! The stupid cartoon. That's too smart.
Rick and Morty?
Rick and Morty.
Well, you said Rick and Eric?
I know I said Rick and Eric.
Well, I was thinking of the other
Tim and Eric, yes. I combined two shows' names.
I don't know about that to Eric.
No. Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty wishes it was as smart as Futurama when it comes to comedy. Yeah.
Well, I think, didn't Futurama have a lot of the same writers as The Simpsons, too?
And more, yeah.
That's part of why it was a smart comedy.
Yeah.
You want to say the first one?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Charlie, why do you care? That's not good enough.
Oh, well, our kid is indoctrinated.
Yeah, well, whatever. It would have happened no matter what because we refused it and he still ended up doing it anyways.
No, there was another point we could have told him not to do the other function.
We didn't sign his...
So we didn't sign his form. There was something else. He was like, yeah, I'm working weekends. We were like, yeah, go you. That was part of the advance thing.
Right, but that's not just... Even if we said, I don't approve of this, it still might not have changed anything. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
Disruptive bad people. I can't believe you did this. Charlie's outburst seems to come from out of nowhere, and no one in the room is prepared for it. Do you even think about this stuff, how it affects people? You're a fucking idiot! Punch him in the face!
Go to your room, son.
No! Kick his ass. Kick him out. Make him live on Atlas. Advance's dime.
No, we gotta pull him out of the void.
No, he's too far. He's too far
He's
gone.
your son. You're already like he's dead to me.
He's
already.
Dead to me.
Already.
Jesus. For what it's worth, Alex, I think you were in a possible situation, and somehow you managed to make the right call. Somehow you managed to make the right. That's a backhanded compliment.
I mean, yes. I don't think it's really as I can see where you think it's that way. I think it's like any normal person is under that much pressure, and you actually still like.
It's like you were barely smart enough to make the right call.
No, I think it's. She's saying that again. You're under much pressure, and you still were able to do what you believed in while that crazy situation was happening.
Yeah. Only you were stuck in the studio having to make that choice. No one could criticize. Why is that hyphenated?
Only you can. No one can. I don't know. The writers.
Is that how they do it in?
I don't know.
Europe? That's weird.
I don't know. It doesn't.
No one could criticize.
There's
OZ.
They do spell things wrong. Color.
And they say H.
H. Hey, my wife likes us though. We can have another. We
husband.
can have another son. It's fine.
Or adopt one.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath and gather your thoughts.
Oh, you don't have your membership card. You can't adopt anyone. Shit. Don't have a membership card. We take your child at birth. Aw.
It's not a lot to take in. You're not sure if you fully processed what happened last night, let alone what Charlie and Sam think about it. Where's our daughter?
She's off traveling. Remember?
Has she gone for a full year?
Probably having the time of her life.
I thought it was like a, hey, I'm gone for a couple months.
How did you get past the blockade, daughter?
Well, the blockade wasn't there yet when she left.
Well, it was, I thought, when she came back to see us in the hospital. How did you get past it, daughter?
Wait, was she back in the hospital?
She was in the hospital when we woke up.
Okay.
She came back from her trip to see us.
Okay.
And then she gave Charlie that lighter. No! Don't burn down our house, child. I paid for this house.
It's nice you at least got some company. The TV is playing through some old Western show. This music is... I love this music.
Yeah, it's very...
The soundtrack's on point.
It's very dreadful.
But it's not quite as distracting as you
I mean that thematically. Yeah. We're not going to put... Nope, it's impossible. What does Susie think? She's just, I'm drinking! Oh, we go quite a ways in the future. We're almost a year.
Almost a year, yeah.
A burden born. We went like 3 or 4 months in the future there.
It's been
never 6 months.
6 months since you and Sam last discussed Grandma's ever-increasing medical costs. And Emma, while very pleasant, has proven expensive as a nurse as you feared.
Then get a different nurse.
You can't quite believe it's been that long already, but sanctions are really starting to hit home now. Unfortunately, government's only solution to help the aging elderly is a day trip to a transition. Oh, that's what the transition center was.
They mentioned that before, didn't they?
They did, but I forgot.
We didn't really know. I don't think they really.
No, they did because we played a tape. We played a tape about it. I just forgot from the last one to this week what that was.
Okay.
Why does everything seem to come back to money? But I think Susie's getting white girl wasted.
Yes, she is. Things are still looking up in our financial situation, though.
This time it's you at the kitchen. That's a lot of bills.
What is there? Just literally what?
Like, this always amuses me. Like the stereotypical we have so many bills. It's just like
calculator,
tons of paper. like
it's all online now. But
well, yeah, there's that. But like a bill is like 1 page.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been ordering a lot of hotel movies and room service at home.
Yeah,
it's all hotel work.
Tell you, Emma told you that there was really nothing more you could. Hold on. This time at the kitchen table, surrounded by bills and paperwork, when Sam. Showing you. Today, Emma told you there was nothing more you could do except the expensive experimental new treatment that might not even help. Sometimes your mom wants the treatment. More often, she talks about visitor transition, so it's hard to know what she really wants.
I would say.
I say transition.
I would also go that way, given the circumstances.
Like, I know it's
not.
I know it's inhumane to some people, but there's no guarantee this works.
I mean, it probably does work if we choose it. You know that, right?
Well, yes,
we're gonna be poor then.
I mean, it's not even that. It's like, I mean, in reality, like,
right.
how much more does she have to live, right?
Right.
Like, how many years is she gaining, right?
I mean, I wanted to actually read what it said.
It probably says like
I saw the word comorbidity in there.
It probably says like Ips Luma.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you want to. You can think about it that way. But you can also think of it in video game land, where this isn't real. I wish there were like checkpoints, and you could like, you know, you could like choose the other thing, but then go back and do it at save points.
I'm willing to bet money that's what happens on this option too.
What?
Because the game has been
magically gets better, but you're poor.
No. I think you pay the money, and she still dies.
Probably
because
is it your mom? It's your mom.
Yes, our mom.
So it's not Sam's mom. So we go after. She can't get mad at us if we decide this.
Yeah.
It's like, I won't have any of this bullshit. Except I'm sure Charlie would be like, you sent Grandma off to die.
No,
how could you?
No, she went to the farm up north.
Pretty much, except with your government you love so much, they did it for you.
They backed it, little bitch.
Yeah.
So. My gut tells me that even if we choose this option, she was still going to pass away, given how kind of dark this game is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough. It's like, but we don't know. Next, if we play it a second time, we have to choose the other option, no matter what it is. That's a choice. But also the thing is, like, we have the money. There are probably other ways you can play this game where you are like poor as fuck and you cannot afford it at all. Your level has to be like a certain place to even get this choice, I bet. So if you play it like rah resistance, but the government's like, we're not gonna give you any extra bonuses or money.
I mean, either way, we're still giving the government money.
It's true. It's true. We give them money or we give them a body. I don't know. You wanted to play the pro-government route the next time, and that means we'll be rich. So then we'll have enough to do the money, the experimental treatment next time. If we decide not to kill her early, because we could have just not had this choice.
We could have just said done the deed way early on.
Yeah, we could have.
I mean, that's a tough choice.
I think the transition center for this one. Again, it's a video game.
Do we even know the transition center is what they say it is? I mean,
it's like the Matrix. They're just sucking nutrients out of all the old people.
Technically, no, we don't know, but it's very heavily implied, and there's no other reason to. The game hasn't given any other reason for us to not believe what they say.
Yeah, for all we know, Alan James says transition centers are really this other thing, and it's like, oh my god. What if it's just old folks' home, and that's all it is?
You don't know.
They never really say what it is. That's the problem.
Yeah. So we go with this first one?
Yeah, I'm thinking the first one. And then someone in our family will hate us. Sam will probably hate us.
Are we sure? This is like a pretty big... I mean, it's not really big. I mean, it's...
I will say, if we play this game again, we can choose the other option, is what I'm saying, so...
Alright, we're going with this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Look at you. Murderer! Oh, no.
Things are never really a choice. Hopefully the kids will understand.
They won't.
That's all you could do, given circumstances. If only things have been different.
How?
I wonder...
How could they have been different?
I mean, there's probably other branches that we just didn't see.
Probably.
Because like the way we went, I don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I understand. Hey, 365.
A holiday update. What is this? This is jarring.
Very more upbeat music.
Just as you're finishing up breakfast, Sam comes in with the post. Oh, we got a postcard from Susie. Okay, she is still out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's having fun on her trip. Sam reads it out loud as you finish getting ready for work. So I see what feels like most of Urkistan. Really cool place, but so cold. Hope Chippy enjoyed the gift. And before you say anything, yes, you were right to make me pack the extra pair of socks.
Why? Why would you kick me, wife? Or husband?
This sounds like a track straight out of
this is Urkistan's the music of Urkistan.
This sounds straight out of Danganronpa.
No,
yes it does.
No,
I can imagine this song like in Danganronpa. Yes.
No, that
MIDI ass trumpet.
No, the trumpet would exactly be why I'd say this wouldn't be in that game, but whatever.
That's exactly what the trumpet sounded like in the game.
No.
Yes.
Keep going.
Next, we're going to take a train to Konnislava.
Ooh.
Much warmer and loads of beaches to enjoy. I could stay there forever, but head to San Palmerino before it got too cold. And I'm so glad we did. We probably got 1 or 2 more stops before heading home. I'll be back in time for Christmas. I promise. Hope everything's well. Love, Susie.
Everything is great. Well, we helped her do her trip, and she's having fun.
Oh, the money overall determines if you could take safer options, probably. Okay.
Safer options. The experimental treatment that might kill her. Or might not do anything. Safe. I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're saying. Money does solve some issues on occasion.
Money can solve a lot of issues.
Yeah. But would you rather be... You could be poor and happy all the same. It's true.
The 20-week war.
War! Remember I was...
What is...
It's Policeman here. Hope all's well with the family. Just a heads up, we're expecting those troublemakers at Disrupt to attempt to hack the channel during the broadcast. So keep an eye on the interference screen and stay out of the orange.
What's all this?
I don't know. It's new. No more fan, though. Turn it on. Turn the things on.
Out of a can of condensed milk, a cow's tongue, and some reverb.
Crazy Neil always. First thing we put in.
Ask me to ask you.
Cruise of a lifetime.
What does that mean? Means to do that thing you do where you turn politicians into humans? Just don't get drawn into
No propaganda
Okay,
for...
go
No.
on.
They do know this is the news, don't they?
They're garbage changed, so we're in black.
Sports board. What are these?
What are these?
Are we like... Oh, is that applause? Like booing and applause? We control the
is there a
crowd?
laugh track?
Are we doing crowd reactions? You get to do the crowd reactions. Yeah.
Everything else.
Why is my number 2 camera locked?
Because there's nothing there.
No.
It is what it is.
Jenny, you're still here. Why? I'm surprised you're still working here.
10 seconds, everybody.
I wonder if there's a way we can save Jeremy.
Going in 5.
I wonder too.
4.
We gotta. Oh.
3.
We gotta. I would invest in that.
Yeah.
Good evening. This is the National Nightly News.
This is new
I'm
music.
Megan Wolf. It's the 140th day of war.
What the
Our main headlines tonight. Company of Heroes. Skirmishes on land and sea again today as our armed forces tested the mettle of the World Council's illegal blockade. Advance's strategy of multiple small-scale incursions into the disputed zone is certainly keeping the enemy on high alert. Unable to work out
We're
where
gonna do.
or when the next strike will come.
I did number 3. I did like
Proud parents throughout the territory find themselves ever more impressed
the nice
by the bravery
imagery.
and commitment of their incredible children and the job they're doing keeping supply lines open
Just
against
try
all
doing
possible
the
odds.
clapping and see if anything happens.
Don't starve. Advance's food program moved from strength to strength today as rationing depots were opened in the last remaining unfed areas of the territory. The rationing depots have been constructed in record time, and the government's agricultural coordination strategy...
Look how happy
I see that. Yay, ration box!
However, with the reported rise in mental and physical health issues since the imposition of the blockade, critics have questioned whether those smaller communities which are only now starting to receive help could have been better and quicker served.
Yeah.
7 days to die. The recent decision to allow those with long-term health conditions to access transition centres
that's what
has
it is.
today been declared an overwhelming success.
Uh-oh.
Previously available only to those in their final years, the
Look at
expansion
her
of the
giving
service
thumbs
has been
up
met
and
with relief
shit.
by the many organisations calling for it to be opened up to the wider community.
No!
With dwindling medical supplies leaving many of our most vulnerable
Wait, you
facing
could just
chronic pain,
voluntarily
it can come as
suicide?
no surprise that
Oh
the
no,
transition centres have found themselves
Also, the
stretched
censor
for
button is
budget.
now just the
Yeah, it's that,
don't
yeah.
talk button.
More than 11% of the population have thus far failed to register for a team membership card. A worrying statistic given that the cards are a legal requirement.
Why would you even give me that option?
Right.
While applications are still open for those who like to run fashionably
Is that
late,
a
they can
lighter?
expect a few
Yeah.
tricky questions from Advance. Start me up. Disrupt spokesman Alan James held an impromptu rally today in the northern city of Mankipool. Large crowds gathered to hear the band speaker prove
either way it
Disrupt are
goes.
still able to capture the public's imagination. Community cohesion officers found themselves challenged by the unruly mob element always present at Disrupt events.
No, that's the
but
wrong
thankfully
one.
managed to keep violent incidents
mean,
to a minimum.
either
And
way.
finally, absent friends.
Jeremy.
Sad news today as the grave of former National Nightly News host
Is it
Jeremy
desecrated?
Donaldson is vandalised by radical Disrupt activists. The
Uh,
much-loved broadcaster
yeah,
suffered a
that
very
one.
Ooh.
No,
tragic
that
public
one.
breakdown 10 weeks ago.
Oh,
an incident which ultimately
oh,
cost
no,
his life.
that.
Disrupt spokesman Alan James, whose organisation last week named Mr. Donaldson as the cause's first martyr, described the graffiti as a fitting tribute to a hero of the resistance.
In 1985.
But
okay.
first this evening, with the war about to enter its 21st punishing week and people hurting up and down the country, I'll be grilling unpredictable Prime Minister Peter
They
Clement
changed all
in
the
an
graphics.
exclusive interview from his home in Lancashire. That's coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
What is... God damn it.
Is he on a bicycle? He's on a bike. It's all just rioters and stuff and war.
Welcome to the news.
Yeah. Like I said, World War III, great. I love it.
In part 2, I'm a little overexcited to announce I'll be interviewing the one and only Lil C. And later we've got a new feature
Lil
that's sure to
C.
keep you
What about
But first tonight,
Jesus?
we're talking with Prime Minister Peter Clement, who's speaking to us from his home
laughing?
in Lanfordshire.
He's having like
Good
a
evening,
heart attack
Prime
on that
Minister.
bike.
Have we caught you exercising?
Oh, have we started? Yes, that's right, Miss Wolf. Just a few minor adjustments. I mean, nothing drastic. I haven't joined the gym or anything. As my old man used to say, just because she won't take it up the shit, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try for a quick fiddle up the car.
Language.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Quick fiddle? What's wrong? Oh, shit there.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
it was.
that's the wrong.
There, isn't there? Yep, that's the one.
And can you tell us what brought about this new you?
Well, you know, Mrs. C.
Oh, the resistance.
Today, I spoke to the
Began when Jeremy Donaldson.
and I did
Well,
something
you know,
I would never have done in my old life.
Listener not, as I'm
I
sure
listened.
you all remember.
I listened.
And
to
That's what
Alan
they're saying.
Wheezy.
Who told me that although
From all
she
the
has
cigars
financial
and all
security
that.
for her and her
And
family
Mrs.
for the
C
first time in
turns to
her
me
life.
after, you know,
Perhaps for the disrupt propaganda out. Try not to do that, Alex. We're watching you.
We're watching you.
Listen to Clive, who is preoccupied by the worry of being a burden on his children.
So I made a
Counting the
decision.
days until they sit
And
him
since
down
that day,
and
I
tell him
have
he is
stopped
exactly that.
smoking
I
cigars.
listened to Anna, spends her lunchtimes in the school cafeteria eating alone, because she is the only girl in
This is
her
not, he's
class
not even saying
who
anything
listens to her
though.
later.
As well as that.
Wait, who? He's not even saying anything, though.
He is.
Social backgrounds.
But the girl sing alone at school. Yeah.
Oh.
And that should finish me off for bloody good.
Did you make the decision to holiday within the country this winter?
Still changing the cameras.
Prime Minister.
Well,
Maybe you do too.
See, it's never like travelling at the
In
best
the days
of
and
times.
weeks ahead, I will be
These
speaking
are
throughout the
certainly not
country.
the best of times.
But you don't need to wait
We
for
can
me.
all agree.
Disruptor everything.
There's a lot of
Every
red
bar,
tape involved
every
in
street
leaving the
corner.
territory,
Look for us,
as I'm
and
sure
you
you're
will
all
find
aware.
us. You are not alone.
Oh, there's a
An
bastard.
advance, and not the only team.
Oh, you let the swear through.
I couldn't do both at once.
Also, it doesn't seem very advanced to be going abroad when the rest of the
I mean, I don't know.
is grounded.
I feel like I think they were still hearing the audio from him, though.
No, they heard the audio from the wavelength I was on.
Is that really an example of team spirit? Is that really an example of team
I'll
spirit?
turn that.
Did you know about this, Gail?
No one tells me anything.
10 weeks ago, Jeremy Donaldson took control of the
I didn't
National
do that.
Nightly newsroom.
Oh, because we turned
He
that
tried to
down.
warn
Oh, I
us
didn't
all
touch
about
that.
the now abandoned top-secret military lab at Grantham Downs.
Ooh, military
You may never know
labs.
exactly what was being done there, but Jeremy Donaldson made us look.
Such
And
that.
that's one of the reasons he is considered Disrupt's first
actually hear it.
martyr.
Oh wait, actually no, don't
And you know
censor
what?
that then.
I think there's every chance he'd hate that. I only met him a few times in a professional context, and usually he exposed me for the grandstanding fool I was back then.
Oh, he changed.
For some reason, I always enjoyed it. I liked him. I liked his wit, his jagged edges, and most of all, I liked his total dedication to the truth. He died for that truth. Died as an individual, for freedom. And by adorning his resting place with our colours and our emblem, we will help to keep both him and his spirit of relentlessness alive. Rest well, Jeremy.
What?
That was my fault.
You will not be forgotten.
Anyway, back to the nightly news.
And you know what?
Oh, shut up!
Oh, that just adjusted it by
Yeah, I
itself.
know. That's what I said. Like when I aligned with that wavelength, that changed on its own.
Weird.
Prime Minister, later on this evening, your co-leader Julia Salisbury is going to give a national address from team headquarters. Can you give us a hint of what she's going
Alan
to say?
James is like, ooh, I'm not gonna do propaganda anymore.
Yes.
Be a political activist.
I imagine that there
Sorry,
will be
you
the
imagine?
usual. No, what I mean is.
You do know about this broadcast, don't you, Prime Minister?
I'm sure I did. But Julia and I have no.
Sure I did.
We don't memorize each other's bloody diaries either. As my old man used to say, if you wanted to get a job done quick, don't get bogged down in the pubes. What else you got?
Sorry?
Only cards. What else? A little piece of my life you want to rustle through? Get out. Refill my last. Come on. Come on.
Okay. What music do you listen to when you work out?
Well, Gail tells me that I work out to Little C, but I have absolutely no fucking idea who that is. Do you think the C stands for?
It stands for collaborative, Prime Minister.
Yep, actually, that does make more sense.
How's rationing affecting you?
It's hard, but we get by. You just have to learn to get by on the basics. Take comfort in each other. I've got Mrs. C and many a fine single malt. I want for nothing. Except for a decent night's sleep.
Okay.
Prime Minister, thank you for joining us. When we come back, it's time for the Culture Spot with Lil C and a world premiere performance of her new song. I genuinely can't wait to hear that. We'll be back after this.
This is like yelling at whoever that is.
1 minute back, everybody.
Oh shit!
And that is what
I chose
the closest thing that.
Right.
It's Crazy Deal. He's got his Christmas deals.
Nah, you're like the daughter he never had. Suppose the higher-ups might fire him, though.
Who's Lil C?
Or if there's any justice, me.
Who's Lil C?
Are you winding me up?
What? I'm civilized. I read books.
Wow.
I don't listen to the
wow.
rap. We got a C for that one. They did not like our propaganda-like ways. Okay. What? You go up. Okay.
Okay.
So laughing, gasping, clapping, and booing. Pretty much. Eject Neil. What? You can't just eject Neil, Argo. You don't know the relationship we have with this man. No! What? Neil, why would you sell that?
What?
You're like,
what is this? Why are we aligned with this crazy man?
Because he seemed like the best choice at the time. He was the best choice of the options we had.
Exciting new feature that we just know you're going to love, so stay tuned for that. But first, I'm really excited for our next
Ooh, you gotta do the
guest.
clap
She
thing.
rose to prominence as the delightful Susie May in All My Daughter's Children's Men, before taking the music industry by storm this year with her debut album smashing the
Ooh,
chart
lock it
records
in.
at the age of just 20.
Before the timer
Let's
falls.
give it up
Like
and
when you do the
welcome
pictures.
Lil C.
Who's Little C? Who is she? Oh no. Oh, shit.
May I just say, you look incredible.
Oh, thanks, babe. I'm doing this new regime and it really does work.
What's the regime?
My manager suggested it to me. It basically involves bathing in like cabbage water and then having the leaves sucked out of you while you sleep.
Wow, is that healthy?
Oh, well, look at me, Meg. The leaves are my only nourishment.
Yep, they certainly are. I'm somewhat of a super fan, so I'm sorry if I get a bit starstruck.
Super fan.
Thank you. I've never actually heard of you before, so if you do get a little tongue-tied, I can always carry the interview.
Oh, that's good to know. So your first album, F My Face, this summer, and it just exploded. I mean, what was that like?
Wait,
for you?
it exploded.
It was just so weird. I was in all the papers and the magazines. Overnight, I went from that like annoying little girl from that show to that like sexy little girl from that show.
Wow, that must have been bizarre.
Not really. It was just like any other morning. You know, get up at 5, go on a 4-mile run, have 3 meetings from my cabbage bath, but then only then was my dad actually talking to me.
Oh, of course. I mean, the famed country singer, Billy Bob Jean Short.
Billy Bob Jean Short.
There's nothing that strange about it, Megan. Okay, yes, he may believe that aliens told him to hate women, but there really isn't anything to prove that he's wrong.
Uh-huh. Oh. So, this newfound explosion...
that entire sequence.
Well, I had to start wearing like nicer underwear, you know, for the paparazzi. But as my manager says, best to make the most of it before I'm 30.
Is that right? So what's the album about?
So I thought it was about like how pretty and great I am, but actually it's about monetizing youth, I think, or about like promoting an unrealistic standard of beauty or something.
Your manager again.
Yeah, he says insecurity is an opportunity.
Oh.
He's not wrong.
Be happy with you
He's not wrong.
I'm telling you all what.
Mo.
He's not wrong.
Boo, that's not what you're not supposed to say it out loud.
Dancing, and then this part will all be forgotten about.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we're going to see some of those famous dance moves very shortly because you're going to be performing your new single, aren't you?
Yeah, it's from my album Put It In My A Together, and it's
propaganda.
out tomorrow. Together, and it's out tomorrow.
My friend let her 13-year-old son join the Go-Getters. He's occupied now.
During this interview. See, this is called Cry for Help, and it's going to be in all the best hype.
And sometimes she catches him staring.
Huh?
And last week, she found him searching.
Left. Left. Yeah.
You
Oh,
asked
okay.
A plausible answer, a good answer.
Shit. Ah.
It's too good.
Am I...
Just get it green.
We want to know what the news will no longer tell us. And when we find out, we will tell you. We will hack into your news broadcasts. We will defend your right to information. We will resist, and we will disrupt.
Disrupt! Okay. Just... Okay. Get back.
Doing autographs,
damn it.
having somebody dress me and tell me what to wear. Somebody dress me and tell me what to wear. Do you always want to do music?
Wow, we're gonna get a terrible grade for that segment.
And as soon as my favourite girl group would come on,
Someone wasn't watching them, Brock.
My dad would come in and tell me to turn it off and to go back upstairs and start practicing again.
Sorry, is your dad your manager?
Yeah, which can be tough. And sometimes when it gets really hard, he'll say, "Make Quagler proud and you might just survive childbirth."
Well, you know what, despite anything, you'll make me
Get
proud.
those ratings back up.
If only your opinion was as valuable as his.
And on that problematic note, you're going to be singing your song for us soon, aren't you? Tell me about it.
So it's called These Babies Gonna Bring You Home, and I actually got sent the lyrics in the car on the way up here. But you know what? It's actually alright. And don't worry, all my work is team approved.
She winked though.
All right then. Well, you can go and get ready for that. We'll see you in a little bit. It was a very specific type of pleasure to chat to her, and I just can't wait to hear this. Oh, so here is Lil C with an exclusive first performance of her new track, These Babies Gonna Bring You Home. Take it away.
Ooh, thanks, Mr. Bossman.
The queen of team, here to break in your blockades.
It's some propaganda. Oh no. She's Britney fucking Spears.
Yes. I'm hungry. There's a place in me that's empty. I want that meat you're packing. Only you can fill.
I'm trying to do the beat. What'd she say? Oh my God. I can't hear her lyrics over you laughing so loud.
See some action, so come and break my sanctions.
Oh, the beat keeps changing.
I've been this wild and free since Mama birthed.
Like, this is the shit they'll play on TV, right? Oh yes, that angle, that's perfect. You okay over there, buddy? You okay?
Oh
my God.
See some action, so come and break my sanctions.
Oh, the shirtless men though. Oh, that's they're doing it for your demographic. Not that one. Not that camera. Okay. That's that. Look at her. Look at Megan. She's like, very awkwardly looking over at them.
Well, if that doesn't distract you from the world outside, I don't know what will. I'd like to thank Lil C for doing that. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll finally be revealing the new segment of our show that we just know you're going to love. We'll be back right after this.
And we're out.
I can't with this
game.
That
was hilarious.
Right now. I can't with this fucking game.
Can I just say, Thank you so much for letting me do this. It really means a lot to me, you know.
Yeah.
To be able to promote myself on such a mainstream platform like the news.
Well, don't worry about it. And you know what? Good luck for the future. Take care of yourself. This industry can be crazy sometimes. Watch out for that father of yours, won't you?
Oh, no. I managed
Oh, the
myself.
Britney Spears father thing now is totally way more,
Like,
wow.
and Michael? What was Michael?
Because you know that?
Yeah.
Bob Jean Short is seen.
Oh, my dad. He's such a sweetheart. We both had the same agents, you know, like it just made sense. Both of us for our image together.
Wow.
And Michael, I want to see the revenue share for the clothing line and get me a G&T before my meeting with the lube guys.
The lube guy?
Pressure. I'm gonna stop needing it.
Look at her face is so... E segment! We got him E!
Oh my god.
Because of that one part, just because of that one waveform part, really? They just
They're
failed us?
super strict about that waveform.
There were exactly 12 as it said in your writing.
Well, you keep on putting
Here
on...
comes chlamydia?
Counts things.
Oh my god.
You also keep on putting on propaganda, just to be fair.
No, that doesn't hurt our rating. It's if they can't see like anything.
Pleasure Corp was promoting propaganda or chlamydia.
Yes.
Nice. Very nice.
5, 4, 3.
That was rough. Yes, I agree.
Thanks for joining us for part
Part is
3.
now
We've
11
been
minutes.
teasing you about our new feature all night, and now the wait is finally over. I can reveal that every night on the show we'll be treated to an episode of an informative and hilarious new segment called The Notice Board. It stars some top talent and we're very excited about it. But before we see it, let's have a quick chat with the writer, director, and phenomenon, may I say, Jeff Algebra, guys.
Actually, I've
Oh, it's
dropped the algebra.
the math guy
Oh,
again?
he looks different.
Looks a lot different.
Well, yeah, very fancy. I suppose you need a new name.
I
now
would've
that you're a
fucking
successful
booed him.
artiste.
Well, exactly. I'm earning enough to pay taxes now.
Oh.
It's shit.
How do you feel about all this?
What?
What?
Maybe my camera
your
angles?
wife.
Oh.
Oh, God, no. No. No, she's long gone.
Your wife and kids.
No, she was holding me back. I'm with Norm now. We were married last month.
Norm de Plume.
Yeah.
And
Why was that funny?
What was your
I
interest?
feel like I missed something.
She's
Well, I
breaking
received a
now.
telephone call
Jeremy's
offering
gone now. She's the one who's gonna break
$25,000
next.
To write a pro-team sitcom, and I heard my father's voice. It said, "Jeff, you listen here, boy.
Is he the same actor? He looks so different.
It is the same guy. His hair.
Wring every penny you can get out of this." So I wheeled him down to the transition centre, got out my typewriter, and started clacking. Wow. Utter shite.
And without further
Oops.
ado, let's give it up for the
Applause.
notice board.
This stupid, Alex.
It's this stupid song again. Did I? I clicked on it.
Whatever.
Good morning, Miss Craven.
Oh.
It's that guy again.
Morning, Ray.
Everything all right, Mrs. Craven? You look as worried as the vicar in closing time.
Oh, Ray.
She's just like tilting her nipples around.
Titty her nipples around.
Tilting her nipples around. You know what I mean. They did. Oh, I fucked the cameras up again.
See, stop looking at the camera.
I'm looking at these.
No, I'm looking to her.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
And I know it's those damn youths.
Oh no.
I don't know. It could be the vicar at closing time.
I'm just worried they won't ever become productive members of the community. What if they never see the error of their ways and end up as social outcasts, such as shoplifters or bong rats?
Don't worry, Mrs. Craven.
You
This is a very
fucking with this.
supportive community, and I'm sure that in time they will fit into this society like this key into this lock. See? Works like a charm.
What a lovely way to put it, Ray. And just like that, we can unlock their future.
Yes, yes. Wow.
Are you just fucking...
Look at all
yes.
the letters in my collection today.
Oh, I think that one's addressed to me.
How do you know?
What? This one? Oh, so you're right.
What? What?
I don't know.
What is
This is the only good camera they're saying I should be on.
It's a letter from my
That was the longest applause.
Brenda. She said
Your
she
gra-
got an A
I'm
on
so-
her maths
what?
exam because one of her friends has been helping her. She was always a team player, was our Brenda.
Boo!
What's up, losers?
Okay.
Oh, no. It's Brad.
Not Brad.
He's the coolest guy in the village.
That's right. I just got here on my motorbike.
Oh, clear off, Brad. We don't want any of your ilk around here.
What? Rad dudes?
No, ruffians. Have you come to tag the notice board with your gang signs?
No way. I've actually come to pin my resume on that notice board. I'm looking to do some tutoring after school.
What did you say? Tutoring?
To you
Why are you saying it so weird?
Tutoring.
Would you mind, Ray?
Not at all.
What?
He nearly knocked it over.
Been spending your time helping others and not just urinating on churches or having
Wow.
I haven't huffed glue for months.
Well, blow me down!
You know what? We misjudged you.
the notice board is falling down, so they can't hold it.
And not on your actions.
No doy.
So it wasn't you who vandalized my shop last night or called me
He's struggling so much.
No way. It can't have been me. I was too busy helping my friend Brenda with her maths homework.
Could you speak up there? I thought for a minute there that you said...
I did, you daft old sow.
Did you hear that, Ray?
Oh, yes. What a wonderful surprise. I now respect you as a man.
Put her there, Ray.
Put her there, Ray! Come on!
Oh, what the heck?
Oh my god, Ray.
What?
Give us a hug.
Oh.
What? Go to left, go to left, go to left.
I mean, I can't.
Oh.
It's not letting me move at all.
Oh,
it's
okay.
doing it for me. Is that the nuclear?
Is that a nuclear bomb?
Well, I guess so, because all the electricity is going out now. That's where the EMP happens.
EMP, yeah.
Yeah. Man, if you're in a plane when a nuke goes off, you're fucked. Alright then. Well, I guess we'll just sit here.
Sorry to interrupt the first groundbreaking episode of the notice board, but I'm being told we are picking up reports from across the continent of what appear to be what appear to be nuclear explosions in 4 major foreign cities.
What?
Initial estimates put the death toll into they put them into millions. I'm being told we're experiencing some power shortages as a result, so apologies for the interruption. And apparently we can go live now to team headquarters for an emergency broadcast from Prime Minister Julia Salisbury any moment. Yes, let's go to that now.
2.
Good evening, citizens and leaders of the world. Minutes ago,
Fucking
operatives
static.
working for Advance detonated nuclear explosives simultaneously
What?
in 4 major cities across the continent.
Wait.
They did it. They started this.
We have similar devices in 58 other urban centres and will not hesitate to detonate them. Not hesitate to detonate them.
We are hearing stories of power fluctuations and what could be minor earthquakes throughout the continent. Stand by.
Alan!
Read what she's saying. Now I'm confused.
We've lost contact with our benefactors.
So she was saying they are like aggressors. Unconditional surrender. You can read what she's saying though.
I'm paying attention to him.
I know. I'll pay attention to her. They will install replacement governments to ensure your citizens become part of the new future.
Verified.
Oh no!
I need this verified.
They're taking over other countries and just like you're part of us now.
Hear me. I don't know if you are receiving this, but if you are, then you have to know. You have to know what's being done right now to our neighbours. This is unprecedented. Our government has committed multiple acts of mass destruction in our name.
If you fire a single shot
right, I guess.
at our country, or harm a single one of our
we're gonna
make
this one.
Are they gonna make us do the whole fucking thing all over again? Checkpoint, thank God. Crying. I too will cry.
Hopefully they start us at like the nuclear blast.
I hope so. I don't want to go too far back.
That's the first one we failed.
Right. Well, I shouldn't tell you what direction. That seemed to only make you worse, I think. So. Oh, we got
this.
Don't fail again. We cannot fail again. We gotta do this all over.
Why wasn't the checkpoint?
Nope.
Do I look
We gotta do this all over again.
Counts things. No,
it's not gonna be nearly as fun this next time around.
I'll tell you what. Just keep adding flowers until it feels like 12. Got it?
Absolutely, right away. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
We're way back here?
Yeah, I told you.
I thought we were at the. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was just like, oh fuck, we gotta do this all over again.
Now, the wait is finally over. I can reveal that every night on the show will be treated to an episode of an informative and hilarious new segment.
Commercial breaks are checkpoints.
Called
That
the
is a.
Notice Board. It stars top talent, and we're very excited about it. But before we see it, let's have a quick chat with the writer, director, and phenomenon, may I say, Jeff Algebra, guys.
Actually, I've dropped the algebra.
God, I know, and I know no one who's watching this wants to watch this all over again because the reactions aren't going to be the same anymore.
Oh, that is a rough checkpoint.
I'm earning enough to pay taxes.
Well, we gotta pay extra attention to that waveform then.
And how does Angela feel about all this?
Who?
Your wife.
Oh God, no. No, she's long gone. No, she was holding me back. I'm with Norm now.
Oops.
We were married last month.
Norm de Plume.
Yeah.
And why did you write this? What was your inspiration?
Oh, well, I received a telephone call offering me 25 grand to write a pro-team sitcom, and I heard my father's voice. It said, Jeff.
Oh, this is painful. We've got 10 minutes of this.
I know. We gotta do the whole notice board again.
Every penny you can get out of this.
What?
Change the cameras.
So I wheeled him down to the transition centre, got out my typewriter and started clacking. Wow. Utter shite.
And without further ado, let's give it up for the notice board.
Thanks, Mr. Bossman, for saying jolly good. It really makes me feel better about what I have to do now.
Why? I don't get why.
Good morning, Miss Craven.
Oh, morning.
Hi, Keys.
Everything all right, Mrs. Craven? You look as worried as the vicar in closing time.
tilting her.
I still love her stupid face.
She was still tilting her titties. I'll say that, okay? Alright, now they're changing the cameras all over again. Boo those youths.
I don't know. It could be the vicar at closing time.
Oh, okay, so this is 10 minutes. The nuke actually interrupts before it gets to 10.
Well, thank God, but still,
yeah.
It feels like it's gonna go forever, and we gotta get through the part with the announcement of the war shit. And then we gotta decide if we still want to play, like, the Renegade broadcast or not.
This is a very supportive community, and I'm sure.
And you could actually hear what the Prime Minister was saying. It was some heinous stuff.
Society, like this key, into this.
Because I know that the resistance guy needed to determine something, but we failed at that point.
Yeah.
See, works like a charm.
What a lovely way to put it, Ray. And just like that, we can unlock their future.
Yes, yes. Wow. Look at all the letters in my collection today.
Look at this acting we have in the set today.
I think that one's
She's a better actor than any of them, though. She really is.
What? This
Like
one?
in kayfabe or like.
Oh.
Compared to him, at least. His hand is actually legit stuck in there. I didn't notice that.
You didn't notice that? That's why. That's why he couldn't put the board up with the other hand.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're all good actors. They're all good actors, like in the sense that he's good at acting like he can't act.
She says she got an A on her maths exam because one of her friends has been helping her. She was always a team player, was our Brenda.
What's up, losers?
Ah, shut up.
She reminds me of the stupid faces Dex makes.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is.
That's right. I just got here on my motorbike.
Oh, clear off, Brad. We don't want any of your ilk around
All right,
here.
at least it's funny. Kind.
No.
Radudes.
Ruffians. Have you come to tag the notice board with your gang signs?
No way. I've actually come to pin my resume on that notice board. I'm looking to do some.
We still haven't got to the part where he's holding it up with his everything else.
Did you say to-utering?
To-utering? That's like people instead of saying schedule, they say schedule, which is actually grammatically correct, but no one ever says it like that.
Alright, so he does this. Oh, and it fucks up. But they're not showing that.
A young person have been spending your time helping others and not just urinating on churches or
Huffing glue.
Hey, I haven't huffed glue for months.
Well, blow me down!
Stupid face.
Judged you based on how young and cool you are, and not on your actions.
No doy.
So it wasn't you who vandalized my shop last night or called me a rancid old crone from the back of a chopper?
No way. It can't have been me.
Motorcycle.
I was too busy.
I was seeing a helicopter.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Why not?
I thought for a minute there that you said Brenda.
I did, you daft old sow.
Did you hear that, Ray?
Oh, yes, what a wonderful surprise. I now respect you as a man.
Put her there, Ray.
Put her there, Ray!
Oh, what the heck?
Okay.
Thank God. Okay. So, do you want to? It's whether you want to do the Renegade or listen to the actual broadcast.
I'm doing the Renegade.
All right. They don't make it easy. That they were like making that waveform go crazy.
Like once I lose like which direction I have to go, it just gets all fucked up.
Mm-hmm. But if you stick with it, you can do it.
Over. Go over.
Sorry to interrupt the first
All right, here we go.
groundbreaking episode of the notice board, but
Fuck it.
we have
I'm showing this.
breaking news.
The audience needs to see that. Hey, they went up.
We are picking up reports from across the continent of what appear to be
My rating actually went up for showing that.
nuclear explosions in 4 major foreign
Oh,
cities.
foreign cities. I missed that part.
Yes.
I thought there was like...
It's heinous as fuck. She says.
Millions. I'm being told we're experiencing some power shortages as a result, so apologies for the interruption. And apparently we can go live now to team headquarters for an emergency broadcast
focus
from
on this
Prime Minister
stupid
Julius
thing.
You got this.
Any moment.
I believe in you. I can handle the swearing at this
Let's go to
swearing.
that now.
The space bar for swearing.
Good evening, citizens and leaders of the world. Minutes ago, operatives working for Advance detonated nuclear explosives simultaneously in 4 major cities across the continent. We have similar devices in 58 other urban centres and will not hesitate to detonate them.
We are hearing stories of power fluctuations and what could be minor earthquakes throughout the continent. Stand by. We've lost contact with our benefactors in Kyrgyzstan and Konoslava. All our equipment seems to be resetting.
How do you make it... Hold on.
How do you increase that? The height?
Oh, it's... Okay.
Up and down
yeah,
like
it's
on
up
that
and
thing?
down.
Okay.
Can we get this verified? I need this verified. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if you are receiving this, but if you are, then you have to know. You have to know what's being done right now to our neighbours. This is unprecedented. Our government has committed multiple acts of mass destruction in our name.
Our territory.
Oh shit.
Or harm a single one of our citizens.
You didn't vote
There we
for
go.
us. None of us did. This can't be. We are waiting further news and oh god. What if they respond?
We will expect your complete acceptance of our terms by midnight tonight.
It was like my left ear. Yeah.
Thank you.
So she was like, yeah, because of your blockade, we've implanted like nuclear explosions in like 58 places.
I don't really talk about my personal life in my job. It's not relevant or important. So many of you may be surprised to learn that I have a brother. His name is David. And right now
Our daughter's out of the country.
No!
He's a researcher and he's currently travelling the continent.
Damn it.
And I don't know where he is right now. And I should imagine that there are many of you sitting at home tonight digesting this news, and you also have loved ones on the continent. In Kyrgyzstan, or Havia, or San Palmerino, or Konoslava, which is where David was when I last spoke to him 3 days ago. So when I tell you I know how you are feeling tonight, believe me, I do.
Daughter, no.
But I also know that there's a flow to events. I see it every day here. I know that although tonight it feels like we may be in a time of fear and darkness, we may actually be at the break of a new dawn. We don't know that yet. We can't know that yet, but together we will find out. And I will be here every night, feeling what you are feeling. And with your help, maybe we can all get to that brave new world. My name's Megan Wolf. Let's make tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Oof. Family away from home achievement. No. Why did?
We'll find him. Do we know exactly which cities were hit, or
Megan.
You're not going to tell us that.
We will find him.
Boo. Our government's the worst. They're like, if you don't stop the blockade, we are going to detonate. We're going to keep detonating more shit. And if you also, like, fire anything at us, we will also detonate all this stuff we've planted. Say a C segment for the grade. Jesus.
So I can understand where our government's coming from.
Oh no, that's the wrong reaction.
Well, no, because like we've clearly been sanctioned into like obscurity.
Gee, because the people in charge are really terrible people.
But no, what I'm saying, like if you step back, like if you're not going to succumb to the sanctions, like what's your other option at that point?
Diplomacy.
Like I'm not saying their action is right, but you can kind of like connect the dots to see how they got there.
No, I can't. I actually don't really think I could. They're like taking terrorist actions against other countries at this point.
Look at it. They're
58 other countries, other places.
Look, they are doing it to save their country, like from their perspective.
Sure, but that's completely the wrong way to do it. Oh,
I mean,
that was a really bad.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
that was our worst broadcast yet.
No.
What? You want to do it?
Well, are we? Do you want to play another one?
I think we're near the end. I would say just finish it and be done with it.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Someone in chat might know. Is there like anything? What's after this? Because I say if we're that close, it's not worth streaming a third time just to play like one thing and then we're done. So I'd say just if we're close to the end, which I feel. It feels like we are.
If we're one broadcast away, then sure. But if it's at 2 or more, I say we call it.
Well, I'm trying to get to the internet. You are not near the end. What?
Okay. That's what I thought.
This feels like we're near the end.
Don't look it up. You're gonna spoil yourself.
I just wanted to see how many episodes there are.
Don't do it.
How many
oh my God, you're going to spoil yourself.
I'm just saying how many broadcasts.
Knowing how many broadcasts there are is going to spoil it.
I know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We're not going to continue anyway. We're not near the end. I don't know why you're still looking.
It doesn't tell me on the Wikipedia. Oh, fuck it. All right, if we're not near the end, this is a good time for a break. Fine. When we say break, we mean we're just gonna stop streaming and stream again next week or something.
Actually, closer to the midpoint than to the end.
What? I feel like we are. I feel like we're like near the. I feel like nuclear war potential is near the end, but okay, sure.
I remember we can take these like.
I know.
There are 11 broadcasts. One is a bonus. We've done
7 or 8 of them.
No, we've done like 5 or 6. They're really
long.
I
thought we did like 4 in the first one. And then we did like 3 or 4 this time.
No, we did like.
We've done 3 on this one.
We did 3 the first one. Yeah, so we're halfway done.
We're at 7.
No, we're at 6. We did 3 last time and 3 today.
Remember.
I mean, either way, we're not close to the end.
This goes full dystopia. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It feels like as a climax is nuclear bombs, but like, okay, I guess we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna end up in Fallout territory, aren't we? Oh no. Umbrella. Yeah, our government is the Umbrella Corporation. When are there zombies? Don't tell me if there are, but Jesus Christ, what if there are? Oh, we gotta see who we have received a slight dock to pay.
Why?
Because we showed propaganda to the people.
But things are looking up. Oh wait, like that's worse.
Show propaganda. The government doesn't like us. Why? Why they don't like us anymore?
Because that sucked. Like we got a D.
Oh, we did really bad. That's true. We were at 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Really?
They're really long.
I feel like we had. Well, there's also the sections in between everything where you got to make all these choices.
Yeah.
And that fills up time. All right, then. I guess it's fine. We'll call it tonight and continue. Well, next week, Friday. You're not gonna be doing streaming on Friday. Do you want to just move it to Saturday?
Let's do it a Saturday. Like
Saturday.
I'm legit invested, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep this going.
Oh yeah, Saturday. So instead of Friday next week, it'll be Saturday because you'll be busy. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that or not. I might. On next Friday I might be here and streaming, but I'll stream like Phoenix Wright again or something, Grace Attorney. But I'm not sure. I'll have to make a decision.
And also, I want to stop in because that's like kind of intense. Like the escalation was rather quick.
Broadcast. Does it? Well, it does tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are at 7.
Yeah.
Told you. Right. They're saying there's like 9 to 11, but there's like mixed answers on how many there are total in the game.
Yes, but the consensus is we are not close to the end.
I know, because it's gonna take forever to do these other broadcasts. We got at least like 2 or 3 more of regular, and then one's a bonus apparently. So it's all right. But yeah, okay, nuclear war, and it's great. Like I said, we're trending about this Russia and Ukraine thing right now. Yay!
So what do you think so far?
What do I think so far?
Yeah, what do you think
I
so
love
far?
this game. What are you talking about? Like, or what do I think about what?
Just your thoughts about the story, like.
Oh, I mean, first of all,
I just want to be like, okay, bye.
No, okay, fair enough. First of all, rip Jeremy Donaldson, my fucking hero.
Rip in peace.
Rip in peace of Jeremy. I loved you. You were the best. That was, I was not expecting that to go full on. Just as that went 0 to 60 like out of nowhere. That part.
So to be like, that seemed like the end. Like that entire situation.
I was like, I didn't feel like that was the end at all. Actually, I felt like they can't just leave it here. Something's got to go on.
Well, I mentioned earlier, like that seemed like, because that seemed like the game was going. It was like, hey, media sucks, get over it. So it felt like it was like that was like their ending, but then it kept going.
Oh, well, as they're saying, it keeps going, and and all that tells me, it keeps getting worse. It'll stop any day now. Any day now. But yeah, it just means it's gonna keep getting worse, is what it keeps telling me. Things break down quickly. Yeah, so that was. I'm saddened to see him go because I felt he was amazing and his sarcasm was amazing. Just yeah, I don't know, like what happened between that. What was? Oh, sorry, we want to go to the broadcast. So the heat wave, the silence was the first one. What was that even about? I forget. We got an A on it. We did really well. I forget what it was even about. I don't know.
You could load it.
Russia's disrupt. Oh, we have the disrupt hacks are now a thing we can view. I don't think we could view that before.
No, because they weren't a thing.
And then yeah, our daughter's probably dead.
She's dead.
Because they're like, oh, it's so good. But then it's like, if we didn't, imagine we go back in time, we don't send her on vacation. She's like, I hate you, Dad.
I wanted to say something about that because that kind of came out. That was kind of random.
Well, first, yeah. Why did she stay out of the country so long? It's been like, I'm out of the country for like a year. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Not that long, but a long time. But like, yeah, what is there? Oh, you think nefarious things about her being out that she has something to do with the explosions?
No, not that. It's that's some fucking long-term storytelling.
What if our son was one of the people who's like, I gotta work those weekends, and he goes off and plants explosions in other countries?
Jesus.
What if? Oh no!
This game would do that.
This game would totally do that.
They would do that.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm guessing she's dead because we sent her off on vacation, and she's like, okay. If we had not sent her on vacation, she would be like, I hate you, Dad, and then now we'd be like, I'm glad I did not send her off on vacation.
Yeah, like so something else that happened. Remember the tickets we got to Alex
Jones.
His thing. But that's when the Huggy Snuggy Bears attacked. Like that was ground zero.
Yes.
So I wonder if it would have went a different direction.
Where he wasn't the leader.
Well, no. Well, yeah. Like if we went there, Or what would happen if we didn't play that tape first? Like, there's so much I want to know about this like story.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. We should keep. I know why I know why. But yeah, I like what I also like is we were talking about it before, how the game is kind of like taking your expectations and turning them on its head. Because again, it's the very supposedly left government that's doing these terrible things. Supposedly, I don't know. They just keep saying we're very progressive and stuff. It's like buzzwords at this point. And I like how they make like Alex Jones is now the head of the resistance and stuff like that. I like, but I also think what I like about this game a lot is that it's the media itself is it's serving as there's like all these really horrible things happening, and they're showing you these distractions that are not important at all. This hilarious segment about the notice board. It's like, this is garbage. You should report on actual news and not this garbage. And that feels very similar to, I think, what happens a lot in the real world.
Yeah.
So I feel that is, or they are distracting you from real issues by showing you things that really do not matter in the end. Is kind of what the message I think is that. And there's plenty of examples I feel that highlight that. So, yeah, I think this game does an excellent job in portraying that aspect of it, and this is I love it too. I like it a lot.
I really like this game. My new fear is this fear that it's escalating too quickly and too exponentially. If that makes any sense.
Oh, how can we top ourselves now?
Right, exactly. Right.
I mean, it kind of has to in a weird way.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But if they're saying that we're not even halfway through, how do you top a nuclear war, right?
Like I said, it goes full on Fallout. Full on you have people living in bunkers and separated communities, and people there's. It goes full Mad Max. I mean, at that point,
yeah.
Maybe that's where it goes. I don't know. My thought is it just keeps getting worse. What I wanted to do is keep getting worse, and then the last broadcast is, oh, we cleaned everything up and back to normal,
right.
and we're getting back to normal, and everything's just kind of back to normal now.
Yeah.
Oh, that all happened.
Yeah, Kikaran says he wants how the story changed if we didn't show the disrupt tape during the hostage broadcast. There's so many now looking back. We gotta go back and play it again only to see the changes now. Yeah, so the one thing I really liked about the story is you can look back and kind of see the forks in the road, where things.
They make it a little obvious in sometimes they don't, but sometimes most of it's obvious. I think.
Yeah. Well, then your daughter go out to the country, that's very obvious. But I appreciate that. I appreciate they didn't telegraph that, right?
Well, that one was longer term. I was actually saying she's gonna die something. I was like, oh, something's bad's gonna happen to her. Yeah. I don't know what it is. And then I was but I wasn't actually predicting that was how it was gonna go down.
It's so this is one of the reasons why I like wrestling so much. I like when you're forced to tell a story within very confined restrictions.
Yeah.
In wrestling, you're restricted to telling a story in the wrestling ring and sometimes out of the ring, right? But most times in the ring.
Yes.
They're trying to tell a story under the confines of
a news broadcast.
This news broadcast, right? And so I think they're doing a really, really, really good job of portraying everything they're trying to portray. So far it's perfect, right?
Yeah, no, it's just you gotta go back. The game forces you to see how it could have been different, yeah. I wonder how many endings there are. There's gotta be there's gotta be a few different endings, I would imagine.
So my guess is at least, this is under the assumption that us playing that Huggy tape in the very first time caused the next event to happen.
Yeah. I mean, that event's gonna happen no matter what, we have to assume.
No. So assuming that the next event is based off the tape you play, there's at least 4 endings. Because there are 4 tapes you can possibly play.
Uh-huh.
Assuming each one goes to an ending.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's how it works.
Well, what I'm saying, assuming that branch goes off to an ending. There are more than 8 distinct endings. Very distinct endings. Wow. Okay.
But I can see how they could go that many differences. There's a lot of different things you can do here.
And the thing is, like, the thing I like is that there are like decisions that are very...
we can watch all of the adverts no matter what we chose to play, but
Yeah.
you can just watch all of them actually. That's kind of cool.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. The other thing I like is that there are very clear points where you know the story's gonna fork, and there are others where you don't know. Like, I'm sure there are other forks that we just we might not know, right?
Not
It may be as
yet,
simple
not
as
yet anyways,
like,
right.
I mean, one big one's like playing the disrupt tape. The other one may be like
not playing it,
right. or like not showing something.
Well, you can play this
during the
game full
broadcast.
government, full on. You're with the government. You can play this game full on resistance,
right?
And you can play this game in the middle. We're playing it in the middle. I feel a little. But we're skewing now more to the resistance side now for sure.
And I'm sure who you align yourself with as a advertiser.
Man, if we didn't tell that joke at the dinner, what would have happened? If anything, if that affects anything at all, but I don't know if it does. You know. So stuff like that.
Oh, so Alajo. I'm sorry if I butcher your name.
They seem to know. I think they've beaten the game.
They've either beaten the game or seen it played.
I think they seem to know a little more what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say, for example, what she says after the nukes, they has 3 different versions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Depending on how we played it up to that point?
Yeah, and Pinkeron says, someone saying last stream that Sungi Apocalypse happens differently. Yeah, so someone mentioned that they seen someone else play, and they got a different second section than us.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Also, all the dialogue is different based on the pictures you put up on the screen at the very beginning and stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck that advert was? Which advert? Crazy Neil?
No, June DeCocken.
Which one? The one, was it this?
I don't know where it's at.
Bumblins?
Nope. June DeCocken. Go to lockdown.
Was it the Moobs Project?
No, it's June DeCocken. I'm literally saying what it's called.
But it's not. I don't know if that's what it's called here. I don't see it.
Well, you've got like 3 more broadcasts to look through.
All these?
Yeah.
I don't. No.
Right there.
June DeCocken Long. Let's play it. What is this again? I like that we can just replay this shit.
Why bother strengthening your body? When you can strengthen your face.
Did we play this?
No.
I'm Canterbury Boat Shoe, and I'm 47. You know me from films like The Medicated, Me and My Puncture.
Oh no.
I'm a girl with a half-finished cereal.
Oh, what?
In my profession,
Those are great
your
movie
face will
titles.
never be too strong. New jus de cochon. We're
Jus de
evaluating
cochon.
the appearance of the strength of your face's skin.
Your face's skin?
Your skin deserves the best, so the new formula actively removes harsh chemicals from your skin. The high salt content actually pulls the dihydrogen monoxide right from your pores to give you the crisp, delicious skin. 41% of women we surveyed said they loved their visible flakes, and 7 out of 10
She has a big
dentists would
ass.
recommend it.
That's what you're getting out of this.
Jus de cochon, because we said so.
Something about her face looks unnatural. It's the makeup.
Is it her eyebrows?
It's the makeup. Something with her makeup. I don't know. Stomach acid is beauty creme.
Jus de cochon is French for juice of pig.
Oh. I see. I think I saw the stomach acid gastrique law. Yeah. Oh, so that's the EO. That's like the Illuminati symbol one that we never play their advertisements.
Never play.
Oh no, I'm so sad we don't play their advertisements. Now we're gonna play at least 2 of them. Her again.
Tired of dull and lifeless hair? Fed up of dry and brittle split ends? Then say hello to acid gastrique.
It does not look very appetizing.
Stomach acid. Oh, what's up with her neck? Oh god! Oh!
That was a horror movie I just saw.
Only acid gastrique.
What's wrong with your neck?
Gross.
Neck, girl.
It's probably the juice of pig that we saw previously.
No.
Acid gastrique nourishes from root
No.
Oh god, that is horrifying.
6 out of 10 shampoo is recommended.
Eye of the Beholder. Oh, you just want us to play all of the beauty ones?
No.
Repairing damage.
That's what they're like. I think that's what they're asking.
Truly unbreakable.
Is only travel agency place? We never played the travel agency's videos actually.
We played one about like getting chlamydia.
Oh, chlamydia on the boat.
Chlamydia on the boat.
Yeah.
The irresistible, healthy-looking great hair days that make you
Oh,
say,
she looks.
Look at
Don't-
my hair.
No, I'm looking at everything but your hair, girl. Everything but it. Oh dear God.
Because you have to.
No, I don't.
Okay, I don't want to play anymore because I want to play in like our next playthrough.
We can go through some of our favorites, I guess, but yeah, later. What are rushes again?
I think you actually play it back.
I'm just curious, really
I
quick.
think.
Is it just that what?
God, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's right.
It's.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I haven't had any
Oh.
food today.
Oh, you're fired.
Oh, it's what? Oh, you can like.
What for? Facial sabotage?
Jenny,
Problem?
I want her fired today, now.
Oh, you can actually hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
It won't be all right, Kat.
I feel like I gotta watch all these. Jesus, so much content.
You realise you're beginning to sound like me?
I mean it, Kath.
Jeremy, I love you.
Jenny?
This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
It'll be all right. I'll talk to Policeman.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
That's.
She's bitchy.
Wait.
Jenny.
I'm sorry, Kath. You're gonna.
Okay.
Aw, bye.
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded
10
me.
seconds,
That's all
everybody.
part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that. Just stop being so
Going in
high and mighty
5,
and do your job.
4,
You'll have me fired too.
3.
This is the pre-roll.
Yeah.
Is it the only thing we see? Okay, then stop. Okay. Jesus.
No.
I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna go back and watch these on my own. Anyways, I think that's
Yes.
stopping point right there.
Yeah.
But.
I love this game and I do want to continue playing. What time Saturday are we gonna play? We can play like.
Jeremy just drinking.
Oh, I miss you, Jeremy.
It's water. It's actually just water.
I wonder if he doesn't die, or if that's
I
like.
hope. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Or if like every storyline goes.
I'm pretty
has to
sure
go
he's
through
probably
that.
dead. Okay. But yeah, next Saturday, I want to say, I don't know, we're a little more free to do it if we want to do it slightly earlier, like
I will
in the
admit, I'm
afternoon.
probably gonna be hungover, but that's fine.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, well then we gotta do it later, like probably around. We could say 7, which is the same time we normally do it.
No, let's do it early.
Well,
because
okay.
people do things on like
5 to 6. 5 or 6, one of those earlier times. Like when you say you're gonna be hungover, I know you. You're gonna be hungover till like around that time.
I mean, I will get up and play a game because I really like this game, and I'll just be
drinking water and
dying.
You'll
but
be
that's
like,
fine.
I hate my headache. I gotta.
Yes.
You know. I think or you could just not drink that much. I don't know. Or you could choose to not drink.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. Let's say 5 for now.
Can't you do like
I can schedule a stream.
Yeah, exactly.
I can schedule a stream. I can schedule. Yeah, I could. But then, then I can't. Oh, if I do it that way, I can't really do the restream on both places because it's only a YouTube thing.
What do you mean?
If you schedule a stream, that makes a stream only on YouTube with a specific link to a specific room. If I do restream, then that sets up a separate room than if I were to do it through YouTube directly, scheduling the stream on YouTube. You know what I mean?
I think. Okay.
It creates issues.
Okay.
Is all I'm saying. So, well, normally yes. If we're doing one platform, if we're only doing YouTube, then yes, scheduling a stream is fine. But if I'm also doing it to Twitch as well, I don't know how many people are watching on Twitch, but we did have Argo and a bunch of people come.
Yeah,
they rated on Twitch earlier today, so it's like something I like to usually have still.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, if you follow this man on
Twitter,
if you follow him, he will post when we're gonna stream.
I think 5 o'clock for now.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that now, but I'm hopeful some of the people who are here might come back. Come back, watch again. It's fun. I hope.
Yeah.
This game is fucking ridiculous, and I love it. Also, the more consistent we stream, the more people we usually pick up that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Good night, guys, and I'll try to keep you guys updated on stream time next week. But I believe 5 p.m. Central time.
Are you gonna stream on Friday?
I might stream on Friday myself if I'm not going to the thing with you.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I've not decided yet.
Okay.